It is men's ski street style finals under the lights. So fun to be here on the mic with you, Tanner Hall. We got the crowd, we got music playing right now.
Like, look at it, it's a party out there.
Let's get the men's ski street style underway.
Oh, just money. Whoa! With the back four.
Tucker's flying.
Wow. That is a fire run.
There's the egg roll.
I know,
Egg roll. The 630. Alex Hall so solid on the rails. I mean, he made that look easy. Tucker's barking on the way in. That's how you know he's grabbed in. He's got that dog in him.
Dog in him. Oh my gosh.
Okay, Colby Stevenson.
Yep. He's not gonna do nothing. Shut it down.
Close the course.
That's it. It's over.
The exact same results as last year. I mean, what are the odds?
Colby Stevenson, our champion. Congratulations, my guy. Check, check. Yep.
Charlie Chango.
I'm Chris Cote, and this is Todd Richards, one of the greatest snowboarders of all time. And we're going to talk Dew Tour history.
Two dudes doing Dew.
For over 2 decades, Winter Dew Tour has enjoyed a long, strong legacy in the history of snowboarding. Todd, you were actually at one of the first ever Dew Tours as an announcer. So let's go back in the time machine, 20 years ago. Everything has changed in huge ways.
Scotty James has tapped into the power.
This was the beginning of it, where the pipes jumped up in size. We began to, see the rise of legends.
With those big names, obviously, big tricks are going to happen. Dew Tour, over the past 20 years, really introduced the world to some of the tricks that changed the sport of snowboarding. One trick in particular is the double. What was it like when the double came into the game at Dew Tour?
The thing was, all of a sudden the pipes jumped up to 22 feet. It doesn't seem like much, but it was a giant game changer for how high people could go out of the half pipe. And here we are in 2024 where people are doing back-to-back triple corks. I mean, it's just insane to think that that is where the sport has gone, and a lot of it was debuted at the Dew Tour.
Holy cow!
It feels like this was an era where things escalated quickly.
A trick progression started to happen that began to curb a lot of the talent when all of a sudden the doubles showed up, and then the back-to-back doubles, and then, all of these crazy combinations of the switch backside tricks. Next thing you know, there's a lot of people being like, check please, I'm a coach now.
The defending champion, Shaun White.
I think the other thing that became so noticed was people were going so huge. I mean, you talk about Shaun White arguably doing the biggest air that's ever been done in competition up until very recently. There's a 25-foot high air in Breckenridge on the first hit. That was unheard of. Record-breaking at that time, and it was during one of his runs. It was just, it didn't compute.
Shaun White is in first.
So when Shaun and some of the others, most notably the Japanese riders, started going equally or more height than the walls were high, things changed. Physics changed.
Here we go. Totsuka, gigantic.
As soon as the tricks got that gnarly, where as soon as you leave the lip, you're literally putting your life on the line, people started going to the gym.
They started stretching.
They
for
started
the first time
stretching.
ever.
Shaun White, 4-time Dew Tour champion.
All of a sudden, coaches started appearing everywhere. We didn't have coaches. To be a legitimate contender to win a Dew Tour,
You had to step it up, or you had to step out. So 20 years later, where are we now, Superpipe snowboarding?
things changed in 2021. All of a sudden, right before the Olympic Games in Beijing, Ayumu Hirano drops the triple cork in a pipe run at Dew Tour.
Everyone's going to remember the first time they saw the triple in a competition.
And he would go on and use the triple cork to win the gold medal at the Beijing Olympic Winter Games in 2022.
Dew Tour is one of the first real major events, helping to create some of the biggest stars in our sport that are still stars to this day. So who are some of those names that came up through Dew Tour in the last 10, 20 years?
When Dew Tour first really started, the big names were like J.J. Thomas and Danny Davis, and Louis Vito was very competitive. Scotty Lego. They were inspiring young snowboard athletes to have something to shoot for. Like, I want to be in the Dew Tour. I want to compete on that level, and they were. Shaun White created Ayumu Hirano because Ayumu saw what he did and wanted to be like Shaun White. Chloe Kim idolized Kelly Clark. That is why we have Chloe Kim now. The Dew Tour has brought these athletes to the forefront and created, inspirational targets for these kids to come up and be just like their heroes.
All right, so 2024, what game-changing tricks are we gonna see and who will be on that podium?
Well, there's only a couple people on the planet that can pull the triple cork out of their bag. But Scotty James is bringing incredible technical runs into the half pipe, doing tricks that no one is even stepping to. But Ayumu is a very driven young man, and he can do back-to-back triples. It's not uncommon to see multiple Japanese sweeps of the podium. It just depends on that given day, who's going huge and who's landing the cleanest. So I'm looking for this to be an incredible finale to what Dew Tour started back in 2008.
Refresh your senses with a kick of citrus flavor. Do the Dew.
Circle K's new free Inner Circle membership program makes filling up rewarding with everyday fuel discounts every fill-up. Make life a little easier. Start saving on fuel now. Download the Circle K app and join today for free. Circle K's new free Inner Circle membership program rewards you for loving all your favorites with delicious deals and personalized perks. Make life a little easier. Start saving on your favorite food and drinks now. Download the Circle K app and join today for free.
Looking for what comes next? For that moment when everything finally...
1 minute!
Whichever path you choose, it starts here.
Hey there, it's me. Food. Whenever you need me. I'm ready for you. Especially when you're busy. And you're always busy. But no matter what, we find time for this. So go ahead and enjoy the moment. Because there's plenty to go around. Keep it easy, my friends. Sincerely, food. Sincerely, Safeway.
Time to go.
Not yet.
There's a feeling you get after trying something that you've been working towards for hours, channeling all your energy, and like finally right away from that, everything in that moment like snaps and slows down. There's this rush of excitement and relief. It has become a part of me to like have that feeling time and time again. My name is Joe Perkins, and I'm a professional snowboarder based out of Salt Lake City, Utah. My senior year of high school, I got asked to go snowboarding by a buddy of mine, and I had gone maybe 2 or 3 times as a kid, and I said, you know what the heck, let's do it. And ever since then, I just kind of fell in love with it. When I first started, I knew absolutely nothing. I didn't know that street snowboarding was even a thing, and I really just thought it was this world of competition. But once I found out that street snowboarding existed, it was like a major green light, like all things go towards that. It's just a different form of expression and the freedom to create one's own path, and I think that just made sense to me. Finding spots to me is actually one of my favorite parts of this whole process. It is something that is always changing. Things are being built, things are being torn down, and it's you and your imagination and your ability to look at things differently than the person sitting next to you. And I think that is something that is really cool that we as street snowboarders get to do and really just give us the creative outlet that we all kind of have. Personally, I like to snowboard with people who are like-minded and hardworking, but also like to have fun.
That was flavor.
And just create this experience that's more wholesome than intense all the time. I'm fortunate enough to ride on teams that these riders, those are some of my best friends when I'm snowboarding, when I'm not snowboarding. And it just creates this environment that feels like safe and friendly and fun. So to have a community like that, it's awesome, and I'm lucky to have that. I think street snowboarding did give me an opportunity to like reinvent and step into the shoes of who I want to be and who I am today. And riding for Rockstar has just given me an opportunity to almost do that again and kind of like see where I can take this chapter and what I can do with it. And so for that, I'm grateful and hyped.
Cobra Mountain is great because like whenever I come here, I feel like there's this magical aroma around it, and just when I come here, I just feel I have magic powers. And the courses are great, everybody's so nice, and it just helps you progress a lot. Hello. My first experience at Dew Tour, like at first I was feeling a little nervous, and then I saw my family, all my friends down there staring me up, and it gave me a lot more energy, and I didn't feel nervous anymore.
Look at this patty party down here.
I did okay, I guess. I got second place.
You got a lot of money. What are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna buy my coach some tequila. I did buy him a box of tequila. There is like a little challenge for me. I'm super light, I'm so small, I don't have enough spool. And everybody, the best advice is put some rocks in your pocket. Yeah, I know Daddy. He's awesome, I like his beard. Don't tell him to ever shave it. But I love Peace Park, he is so creative. I guess I have to thank Danny Davis for that. I'm really excited to come back to the place I love. I'm so excited to see all my friends. I just want to do well and learn. I just want to go big, post some style, and show like the world that the next generation is good.
Lots of evolving here at Dew Tour over the years, but always in the spirit of snowboarding and fun.
Come on up, this way to the fun zone. This is kind of special access right here, but we're gonna give you guys a little sneak peek. All right, bean bags. Get comfortable on the bean bags, dude. Don't be scared to just hop into a bean bag, okay? Or you can sit right here and have a little drink. We got a DJ set up over here. Don't touch. This is what we're here for, folks. All right, guys, come on. One thing you gotta do at Dew Tour is get yourself some Mountain Dew swag. Not only crush Dew, but you wanna wear everything Dew. Yo, what's up? You gotta give as many nucks as you can out to people. Yeah, what up, dog?
Can I get a picture with you?
Heck yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Got a little Peace Park tent here. Hey, how are ya?
You know, I come to Copper and they've got a great snowboard park, good Peace Park here. And really, when I show up to Copper, I haven't been on my pipe boards very much. So it's nice for me to get out in the park and just like carve around on these fresh boards.
Okay, come on over here. They let me park my rig here, which is pretty sick. It's kind of the main Dew zone. Come check it out. Come on. Spin it up. I don't know what it's for, but it's cool. This is for jibbing. You come up here, backside tail slide. Come get your photos taken and your beautiful art backdrop. This stud here, he's gonna be around. You guys are gonna see him a lot this week. Come quickly this way. It's gonna be popping. There's gonna be music on this stage, people jibbing in the street style course, half pipe contests. We're not your basic contest. We've gotten to have fun and change up the format a bit, change it up to a modified super pipe, take out slope style and add a street style jam. Come on out, come hang with us. I'm gonna go to practice. 20 years to do tour, folks.
Refresh your senses with a kick of citrus flavor. Do the do.
Hey there, it's me. Food. Whenever you need me, I'm ready for you. Especially when you're busy. And you're always busy. But no matter what, we find time for this. So go ahead and enjoy the moment. Because there's plenty to go around. Keep it easy, my friends. Sincerely, food. Sincerely, Safeway.
It's me, America's sweetheart, and I just love having a blast. A Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Kids party? Having a blast. Stuck in an elevator? Having a blast. Winning. Losing. Having a... Probe me already. Blast. I can have a blast anytime, anywhere.
And with anyone?
Mountain Dew Baja Blast. In stores everywhere.
I, too, am having a blast.
Looking for what comes next? For that moment when everything finally...
1 minute!
Whichever path you choose, it starts here.
Get ready to unleash their inner athlete. From their first turns to that first drop, first air, to the first time they leave you in the dust. Copper has the terrain to grow their skills, build their confidence, and turn them into lifelong shredders. Challenge accepted. Copper, the athlete's mountain.
Rockstar energy for when the session needs that extra fire.
He is the best slopestyle competitor the world has ever seen.
Danny Davis, the grandmaster of style.
1 dip, 2 dips, 3 dips, massive.
Welcome, Dew Tour, Copper Mountain. Kelly Clark has those incredible runs where you're just like, wow.
Getting that around, my gosh.
Alex Ferreira getting things going real big.
Thank you, Dew Tour. Skating with ferocity, style, flow, power.
Oh my word! Pamela Rosa in the top spot. Oh, that right there. Massive 540.
That's the energy of skateboarding, you know, so I just love it.
There he goes!
Everyone's going to remember the first time they saw the triple in a competition.
It started off with an exclamation point and then ended with one as well.
What a way to finish.
Wow. Welcome to Copper Mountain. This is the 2024 Dew Tour, and it is Sunday, and I hope you all survived the time change. I am having a heck of a time with it right now, but we are here to bring you some men's superpipe action. How's it going, everybody? Todd Richards alongside JJ Thomas, who is making his booth debut this weekend, and man, oh man, it is a perfect day for halfpipe comp, wouldn't you say, JJ?
I would say so. Great day for the big show.
Yeah, it's going to be insane. There's completely blue skies. It's fairly nice out right now. Temperatures are going to be popping into the low 30s, and that is prime halfpipe riding weather. And look, we've got the start list right here in front of us. There are some very heavy hitters on here, and we are going to see some high-flying craziness, you know, just by virtue of who we have on here. And the triple cork, it started here at Dew Tour, and how many? There's like 3 dudes on this list now that have them in their trick bag.
Yeah, this whole start sheet is stacked, but I'm seeing 3 guys with triples. Almost everyone has a 14. This is going to be the real deal today. And like we saw, the weather's perfect. Couldn't ask for a better way to end the competitive halfpipe season than a Bluebird day with this lineup at the Dew Tour here in Copper.
Yeah, so we're going to have a show. And so I want to hit you up for some inside insight. Obviously, you came up, we competed together for a very long time, and you went on to have a very successful coaching career, with the likes of the U.S. team, and then moving on to Shaun White specifically. When you're talking about these tricks and how these tricks, they play into lines and when to use them and the stakes that are involved in these tricks these days, what do you, like, how do you coach in terms of that? I mean, it seems like there's a lot riding on these moves these days.
There is a lot riding on it, and it all depends on how the athlete's feeling that day and how their tricks are going. You can have a plan, and then they show up and something's off, and you have to not full audible. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like you have a plan, but you are really ready to adjust at any given moment is the key part of coaching and helping the athletes. I'm sure you remember competing, and you have this big old plan and run, and you show up, and then your back nine isn't there that day for some reason. Mm-hmm. Or the 1080's gone, and then you go to your coach, and they're panicked, and they're pale, and they go, what do we do?
Right.
And you have to go, okay, how about this? You got to give them something else and change their mindset and give them something to hold on to and shift their whole perspective in a new direction, and that can lead to one of the best days of their lives. But that's the tricky part.
And I think this leads me into a super interesting story that you told me once. It was like the day of the halfpipe competition at Olympics Pyeongchang with Shaun White. Shaun didn't even really want to leave, and your coaching technique, it was you got to tell this story of how, and make it a little tighter, but like just how it was baby steps to the door, baby steps to the thing,
Sure, these guys have so much on their plate. I mean, look at Ayumu today. Imagine going to bed last night thinking, I need to wake up tomorrow and do a triple cork to win. Same with Shaun. He went to bed going, I need to wake up and do back-to-back YOLOs tomorrow, which I've never done on the world stage. So their nervous system shuts down. So you just do the little things one step at a time. Let's get the boots on. Let's get out the door. Let's go warm up. Let's see how you feel. If you don't feel good, give him an out. Mm-hmm. If you don't feel good, let's talk and go, we'll figure something out. Give him an out, give him escape, and just step by step. And then he starts practicing. He starts looking really good. He's not feeling good. He's like, I don't know if I feel that great. I'm like, you look great. Mm-hmm. Kind of lied. He was doing okay. Mm-hmm. And then just one thing leads to another. And then he clicks into gear. And the rest is history. He does a run he's never done. But it is hard when the stakes are this high and it's so dangerous to think about what you have to do. Sometimes it can be overwhelming. All the time it's overwhelming. So the coaches really need to just step by step, get him to practice, get through practice, first run, and you build. The whole day builds. If you get too ahead of yourself in the morning or the night before, you're done.
Yeah.
So it's just how do you keep it in the present and just step by step get through the practice, get through run one, the basics.
Right.
And these athletes, they're so good. They're going to click into gear and do what they know how to do. But a lot of times it's the coach's job to get the pony to the stable.
Yeah.
And get him out of the stable to the start gate.
I think that's so fascinating to me because, when you talk about coaches, especially when, you're dealing with someone like Shaun who is all the expectations in the world are on him, and I mean he's come here and he's dominated at Dew Tour for years, and you know he basically came up through Dew Tour and to become the phenomenon that he is. But when it comes to a coach's role, like people just expect you up there being like, yeah, just do the 10 and you'll be sick. But there's a lot more nuanced approach to it, isn't there?
Yeah, the coaching's the easiest part. When you're in and you're talking about technicality of snowboarding, that's easy. Mm-hmm. But when you're dealing with some of the greatest of the sports and the amount of pressure they have on themselves, it's uncanny. Just being close to it and feeling it from his distance, it weighed me down. I felt like I had an elephant on my back, and I wasn't even in his body. Mm-hmm. So, like you said, the toughest part of coaching is just the steps. Get him out the door, get him to the start gate. That's sometimes the hardest part. Mm-hmm. Just get to the start gate. And then if you get them through practice, they kick into gear and their instincts will take over. But a lot of times the job is not what you think it is ever.
It's funny because, you and I have both, we've had our fair share of competition on the world stage. And someone told me just recently, and I wish someone had told me this a very long time ago, is I would get, crazy nerves just like you do. You get like, you got to pee and like, I don't want to do this. It's like, I don't know if I should be here. And someone told me that if you start looking at nervousness and nerves as more like, if say you want to launch a car and you get those RPMs up high, and the whole reason that you're feeling nervous is because you're pinning the needle in the RPMs and your body just wants to let all that energy out. And if you can kind of turn your brain into thinking of nerves as just a buildup of like a supernova, then that's a really cool way to look at it, and maybe you can kind of reform things. All right, enough of that. We are here today to do the Superpipe competition, and we have some very, very heavy hitters, and Japan has come right there. Yuto Totsuka is one of the most powerful riders that we will see ride here today. Let's go back to 2010, and let's see what it took to win in 2010, and we're going to go all the way up to what it takes to win now. Check it out.
So JJ dropping in. He's going to play to his strengths.
Dude, this is sick.
Where is this? Hold on.
This is nighttime.
Mount Snow.
Yeah.
18-foot half pipe. Front side 10. Cab 10. My favorite part of the run here.
Yeah, dude.
Straight air.
Look how fun that pipe looks.
Favorite McTwist. Favorite trick. I love it.
That
2010.
is so sick.
That was one of the funnest nights of my life, actually. That was a good event. The crowd was huge. I think you might have been there commentating.
Yeah, I was commentating for sure.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
The East Coast goes hard. The fans come out.
All right, well, we're going to get into this right now. JJ's going to bring his coaching and his riding expertise into it, and we're going to go. Let's go. Let's send these guys. They have that nerves. Let's blast that energy out into it. Check it out right there, the overview of the 22-foot deep super pipe. This is a 5-hit pipe, maybe 6 if you're squeaking your lines in tight. The walls are huge. It's like a 2-story building, and the riders are going to go equally as high out of this thing. Let's throw down to Chris Cote. Let's get a vibe check from the base.
Oh, thanks so much, Todd, JJ. Well, you can't have a Dew Tour without giving away a bunch of free stuff, and I don't want to have to carry this box down this hill. So here's what we're going to do. The buddy system, all right? Here, share with your friends. Let's go. Let's go. Keep sharing, keep passing them back. Todd, I'll save you a shirt. JJ, you want a hoodie? Too late. Here you go. Do you want that? Here you go. Over there. Oh, it's getting lighter now. This is awesome. Okay. All right, now we can have a snowboarding contest.
Okay, thank you, Chris. That's great. The good old-fashioned product toss to get things going. Okay, so check it out. We had a little bit of a switch up in the lineup. Raibu Katayama is out. Alessandro Barbieri is in. This young upstart, 15 years old. He foreran this event last year, and we were all like, why isn't this kid in it? Well, guess what? He's on the big stage now.
Yeah, he is. Alessandro's had a great season, too. It's really fun watching these kids grow up and mature right in front of our eyes, and it's been amazing watching him do that this season. I can't wait to see what he has in store.
All right, so here's the format. 3 runs, best of 3. And you get a little bit of a chance to kind of throw one away, or 2 if need be. And we have some of the craziest riders here in this competition. Ayumu Hirano, the gold medalist from Beijing, will be the last one to drop. Okay, here we go. Alessandro kicking this off.
Dropping in switch.
Switch backside first hit.
Yep.
Nice, switch back 7. Gets into that backside 900. Double front 10. Kids riding solid, cap 10, landing a little bit low in the transition. One more hit, front 9. That's how you start off a pipe final.
That was amazing. That's the first time I've got to see Alessandro ride this whole season, and I am impressed. What a way to kick off this Dew Tour campaign.
Yeah, check it out. Switch backside 720 to start off his run, and then combos that right into a big backside 900. Look at the commitment to the double.
Huge frontside 1080. He's also grown a foot since last year. I'm not even kidding. He's a foot taller, and he's going about 6 feet bigger on every hit, which happens.
Wow, that was a solid run. Now, of course, with a judged event, your first run, if you're the first guy to go, it's kind of a warm-up for the judges' scoring as well. This will set the scale for the rest of the competition. 77 flat for the youngster coming out of Portland, Oregon. He's got 2 more runs. Yuto Totsuka dropping in now. This kid, just tell me a little bit about what we're in store for here.
Well, for starters, I can't believe he's only 22 years old. He's been winning half-pipe contests for what feels like 6 years now, so he must have been 17 when he started taking these podiums out. But he's one of the best in the world, hands down.
He likes to start his runs off switch. So let's see here what he throws in.
Watch how smooth he is through the whole flat bottom, up the walls, landing. He has some of the best body language in the sport right now.
Okay, here he goes. Goes for that 180 in. Switch backside 900. Huge.
Wow.
12 feet on the height meter, Air Force height meter so far. Yikes, that was a perfect front 12. Oh, clip in the deck just a little bit. You saw the back-to-back 1260s right there. Got kind of lucky.
He did, but like we said, this is first run. That's a great start. He's going to be able to clean up that back 12 easy. He just left a little early, puts him on the deck, but look at this first hit. Switch back 9, massive, into this cap double. I mean, that's like 13 feet.
Huge, well above the heads.
This trick I'll never understand. You know how blind that is?
Yeah, and it seems like when they do it correctly, they come around so perfect. This didn't look like he pulled out enough. He kind of actually just squeaked it. That could have been a lot worse.
Yep. But I think he's going to clean that up. Yuto's looking sharp right now. That was fun to watch.
Double McTwist 1260.
Yeah, no thanks.
So he will get 2 more runs, 36.66, essentially a throwaway based on his ability level. Moving down the line, Lucas Foster coming out of Telluride, Colorado. Danny Cass right there. Coach DK. I wonder if Lucas knows about what Danny used to get up to. It's really weird for me seeing this kid and seeing Danny as a coach.
We might have to ask him. Danny's a great coach, though. He's been helping these guys. Him and Maddie Shafrick. There's Maddie right there. U.S. Pro Team. Lucas is on it. He went to the Olympics. He's ready, man. Lucas is due.
Yeah.
He's been riding great all season. I think this is his event.
He's got that crazy alley-oop double McTwist.
Everything he does is just a little different. The judges like that.
Here he goes, starting off, carrying a lot of speed into this first hit.
Let's go.
Slow rotating backside 540, straight into it. Big front 10, a lot of drift on that one down the line.
Wow, he's covering some distance. Wow.
Oh. There it is. He's gone. Oh my gosh. Lucas Foster, are you kidding me? That is arguably the scariest trick you could possibly try to throw in a half pipe. The alley-oop double McTwist. When we see the slow-mo, you're going to see how much commitment goes to the second flip. That was bananas.
I feel like I just drank a quad latte. My nervous system is lit up right now. I wasn't ready for that first run.
Oh, but he is. Look how much drift he gets on his tricks.
Motoring.
Here we go. The setup.
Look how big he's going. Can you imagine that? He doesn't even hit the brakes. Beautiful line into that trick. He's going to get that.
The second flip commitment.
Go.
That is nuts.
That's how you start a party off. Are you kidding me? He even got the extension on it halfway through. I mean, look at the coaches. It's coming.
Oh my gosh, that trick. It will never not be just a heart dropper. That thing is insane. Yeah, Lucas, you're going to get that. 34.33 for run number 1.
Let's go do tour. Wow.
Okay, clear the airspace above the pipe here at Copper. Kaishu Hirano. You may remember Kaishu from such airs as a million feet out at the Olympics. He likes to go huge.
He broke the internet at the Olympics without a doubt. Him and his brother basically stole that show. I mean, last night we had the Fava brothers. Today we have the Hirano brothers.
Here we go. I want to see him carry a ton of speed into this first hit. If you guys are loud at home and out there on the slopes, maybe he will go absolutely gigantic on that McTwist. Grab him backside, 12 feet, 8 inches out on the Air Force height meter. I feel like he's got more. I feel like he can go even bigger.
Oh, he can, but let's just give him some credit. That was a McTwist method grab. Melon, what are you calling that? Watch this.
It's a method grab, and it's just that trick when you grab backside instead of grabbing around your knee mute style. It kind of opens the trick up a little bit weirder. But that is sick.
That is insane. I seen him do that a couple events ago, and I've never seen a McTwist method in an event until this year from Kaishu.
And he locks out on it too.
It's mental. Chase Blackwell in the gate from Leadville, Colorado.
Chase going through a little bit of visualization here. How important is that, JJ, to putting a run together?
Well, it's huge. Look what he was doing. He's basically just mimicking, getting his muscle memory and getting those fibers, those fast twitch fibers ready for what he's about to do. And judging on what he was just practicing, I think he's going all in on this first run.
Yeah, we already saw it. Lucas Foster's not holding back.
No.
And you have to. I mean, with the roster of riders here today, you can't play around.
No, and let's be honest, the level's so high. Any chance, you need all 3 chances to land your hardest run. So we learned they're not holding back. There's no waiting game.
All right, getting ready for him to drop.
Switch back, I love it.
Coming in switch stance. Committing to that heel edge. Oh my gosh, that was insane.
Wow.
Holy cow. No one is holding back here this morning. It is a perfect day for chucking in a half pipe. This run, one more hit. Do you think he skipped out on a hit right there?
That I don't know. I think that first hit landing might have cost him the last hit, but he was going so big and taking up so much half pipe. He made the right move. The hit wasn't there.
I can't wait to see this again. Switch McTwist. 720. I've never seen anyone do a switch McTwist and drop the shoulder and pop in another rotation like that before. That was crazy looking.
Yeah, Chase has just dialed in this switch backside in the last year or so. Last year it treated him well. This year even better. He got one of the biggest finishes of his life at Locks with the 4th place. He's cooking, man, and I think if he cleans up that first hit, he's easily going to get 5 hits in this half pipe, and the score is going to be through the roof. Watch this right here.
He chicken wings it and then kind of just falls over into the final rotation. That is so unique.
Yeah, and when you land low, you have to adjust your line and go down the half pipe. So you're basically eating up half of a hit just to maintain your speed, which he did.
But he's standing tall on those tricks. And if you can eat up a flat landing like that and still have plenty of speed. Chase Blackwell, 71 with a 4-hitter. He can squeak that 5th hit in there. It's going to get dangerous.
Yeah, we're talking big points. Nice start, Chase.
All right, next up, Ruka Hirano, not related to Ayumu and Kaishu, but a incredible ripper from Japan nonetheless.
Just a true technician. I don't know if there's a trick that this kid doesn't have.
He likes to go switch backside into his first hit as well to open up his runs.
And that gives the judges the variety that they're looking for. They love seeing the athletes spin all 4 ways, grab their boards different. He checks all the boxes.
Here he comes, dropping in, probably a little casual drop in.
Oh,
that was so big. So much speed.
Oh my goodness.
Front 14. Switch 10, double, and then ending things off. Front 12, almost running out of half pipe, but nails it. That is going to be the highest scoring run that we have seen so far.
Without a doubt. What a heater of a run.
Starting things off, switch stance, 13 feet out on the Air Force height meter. Highest air he did, 14 feet 2 inches.
And I'm saying that was on his front 14.
Yeah.
His biggest trick, I think, was his biggest air. That is just a thing of beauty. That switch back 10 into the back 9.
It's crazy.
What else can you ask for?
So smooth on the landings.
That's a dream trick.
And as he almost gets down here towards the bottom, gets this double, and I thought he was going to run out of pipe, but nope. He squeaks in. Perfect.
Look at that landing. Like I was saying, when you touch down and it looks like you never left the ground, that's when you just stack up points. That's what the judges want to see.
I think this is going to be a score. We're gonna drop into the 90s straight away here on run number 1. Ruka Hirano waits for his score. 90 flat for Ruka Hirano on run number 1. Remember, 3 runs to get her done here as we move back up to the top of the pipe with Chase Josie. Now, Chase is one of the riders that really started to kind of pioneer the switch backside riding in the pipe years ago.
Chase Josie, a.k.a. Chief, kind of the leader of this U.S. Pro half-pipe team. He's a veteran, and like you said, he's done all the tricks every which way. He's won the big events. He can do it all, man. Chase is fun to watch, and he has that surprise factor.
Yeah.
You never know what he's going to do. I don't know if he knows.
He's got real unique tricks, too.
Yeah, and he's his own man.
Regular foot rider. Looks like he's going to drop into his backside wall first. Coming in switch. Here he comes, straight into a double to get things started. Oh, setting up, switch 900. Switch backside into a big double. Carrying that momentum, frontside 900. Double Michael Chuck up and over. Really unique rotational access on that trick.
So smooth.
Puts one in the bag.
Beautiful run, Chase. Just buttery.
Yeah, this pipe looks like it's running real nice this morning.
I love this cab 9 to switchback 9 to start. No one's doing that. Talk about technical.
And then getting down here into this big old double. Opens up just a smidge early, but sticks to the top of the transition. Front 9. And then straight into the double chuck. That's all commitment right there. Essentially a double backflip on the backside wall.
I will never understand how they do that and make it look so good.
It's so easy.
Literally, he just tilts his head back, whips a double, and lands like he never left the ground.
All right, 83 right now puts Chase Josie in second place for the time being as we move on to Ayumu Hirano. Ayumu won the gold medal in Beijing. He got second place in Pyeongchang, and he was the first to put a triple cork down in halfpipe competition here at Dew Tour just a few years back.
Yeah, he's probably the most exciting half-pipe rider to watch in the world right now. I think we can all collectively agree that this guy does not hold back. He is just pedal to the metal every time he drops in. I'm interested to see what he does here right now on run 1.
So Ayumu is the defending champ from last year's Dew Tour. Can he repeat here today already? You know, I just wonder, does he come out? He's going to probably throw the back-to-back 14s. Is he going to check the triple already?
I have no idea. I'm nervous. I'm sitting on the seat of my pants because I just don't know what this guy's going to do.
Okay, but just pay attention to how close he lands to the top of the wall and the amount of height that he gets. Here he goes. Yeah, high. We're going front trip to start this party into a switch 14. Oh, look at that front 5.
The kid's on fire.
Gosh. Ayumu Hirano going absolutely mental. Big front 12, almost decapitated rotates himself on the lip. Holy criminy.
Wow.
Ayumu Hirano just
what a run.
Got blasted into this half pipe. Yeah, I want to get this done. I want to get that out of the way.
16 feet on the U.S. Air Force height meter.
On a triple.
Yeah, probably on the triple court. That was insane.
Let's check it out. Dips, full commitment, and that's probably one of the better looking front triples that I've seen him do. Front triple court, 1440.
That just looks too good. It's not even, I don't even know what to say.
Check, please. That's what you say.
Check this trick out. This is nuts. This cab 14, aka YOLO flip, that's a scary maneuver. That's probably one of the hardest tricks in half pipe still. And just bolts.
Super bolts.
Look at this.
Watch this front five after, casual style.
Yeah, I love to see that. Slow it down. Yeah. Let him know you're the style god.
Letting the tricks breathe a little bit.
Here, let's watch this.
Watch his head.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, boy.
That's fine.
Man, I would have forgotten the whole alphabet if I hit my head right there. Oh, my gosh.
That was perfection.
Did you see him, like, touch his head? That was a full hair cutter right there.
From here.
Whoosh. Wow. Holy macaroni. Let's take a look at the triple one more time because this is just unbelievable.
Let's call it how it is. Best triple cork to ever go down at Copper, hands down.
That was so big. And he squeaks in. Just squeaks it into the 14. This is why Ayumu Hirano has the hype, because homeboy is all that.
It's real. I mean, that was first run.
What? Kidding me, dude? Just give him the 96 straight away. Just lace him.
There we go.
95.33. Ayumu Hirano goes down to Chris Cote right now for a what up. Can we get a word?
Run. That was wild. How did you do that? Well, Ayumu says he's from Japan, but I think he's from another planet because that was out of this world.
Wow.
We need a minute. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
All right, when we come back, more crazy action. Will anyone be able to step to Ayumu Hirano's first run? Stick around.
Get ready to push your limits. Expand your skills and unleash your inner athlete. 3 peaks, 4 bowls, 8 mountain parks, and the most diverse terrain in Colorado. Challenge accepted. Copper, the athlete's mountain.
Rockstar energy for when the session needs that extra fire.
The Earth is 70% water and 30% land. But the entire sky belongs to us. Copy that. Aim higher, man.
Refresh your senses with a kick of citrus flavor. Do the do.
Time to go.
Not yet. Let's have
Dew Tour is brought to you by Mountain Dew. Do the Dew. Safeway, Colorado's local grocer since 1926.
Welcome back to the Dew Tour here at Copper Mountain. 20 years we've been doing this, and we ain't never seen a run like that before. Ayumu Hirano right now on top, 95.33, and I think they had to be conservative with that score because they needed to leave a little wiggle room for the other two runs that are about to start right now. That was bananas. Kind of hard to follow that.
Yeah, I'm in shock. I'm still coming down from that first run. We have two more. Alessandro's getting ready to kick off the second run here. This kid has a lot in his arsenal, too. That was a nice, like you said, he was the first one to drop in the whole competition, so there's a little strategy there. You can't really you don't want to lay your best run, first run of the event. It's on now.
All right, well, here we go. The 15-year-old from Portland, Oregon. Best of three format right now, the score to beat, 95.33, laid down by Mr. Hirano just moments ago. Here we go, Alessandro dropping in for his second run.
Switch backside to start it off.
Boosting a switch backside 720 into the back nine. That's a cool combo. I like that.
Yeah, really good. Look how much travel he has there.
Perfect landing on the front dub 10. Oh, tries to get the 14.
That looked great.
Rotation was there, just came up a little bit short, and I think he maybe just needed a little bit more airtime to get the rotation around. He was rotating a lot slower.
Yeah, it's one of the hardest tricks in halfpipe, and a lot of times it takes a few times to get it. Sometimes it's just getting a few reps in. So let's look. He lands right at the top on the front 10, mobbing in.
Looked like he had it.
I'm telling you, it's just such a hard trick. A lot of times you just need to get one under your belt, and we don't know. Maybe he didn't do one in practice. That might have been his first one of the day. So I think it's just reps. I think next time it's on.
All right, Yuto Totsuka dropping in for his second run. His first run looked real strong.
It did.
Had a little bit of a problem, but the upper portion of his run, the way he started off with a huge switchback. I think it's switchback 9.
Yep. To the moon.
Here he goes, dropping in. Casual 180, sets that heel edge, full commitment, a lot of speed. Oh boy, here we go.
Switchback 12, cab double 10, it's on.
Front 12, absolutely massive. Slow rotating backside 900 and one more hit. Front 14. Did you see the landing? That was cash.
That's why he's one of the best. I mean, when you're sitting in the judge's box and you're watching him go from wall to wall, and in the air, he's so clean and smooth. It just translates. It looks so good on the eyes.
All right, let's check out the replays because Yuto's run starting off switch backside 1260.
That caught us all off guard.
Straight into the dub. That line is pretty powerful to be able to just throw that into a double and then into a front 14, actually front 12, huge.
I like how he swapped this out, got rid of the back 12 and just did a huge, perfect backside 9. Left him going fast right into this perfect frontside 14 to end. I mean, you want to talk about starting strong and finishing strong in a run, which is the key. He just did it. This is going to be a
second
massive
place
score.
For easily.
Easy.
And he has the triple as well.
Yeah, imagine that second hit turning into a cab triple.
Jeez.
Wow.
We haven't really seen anyone do a cab triple in competition and
You're
successfully ride out of it.
You're right.
A lot of deliberation from the judges.
It's usually a good thing when they're taking time. That means they're
going back and looking again. They want to look at this switch backside 1260.
That was nasty.
Wow, and then into this. That was the crazy combo. So clean. Like, he did that the way that we used to do back-to-back sevens. It was so
fair.
crazy.
It doesn't make sense. I like how high he lands on the walls. I mean, that's massive.
93. I think that's right where it should be.
Yep.
Yuto moves into second place.
Great run, great score from the judges. It all makes sense. Here we go.
Okay, here we go. Let's rev it up a little bit for this kid right here. Lucas Foster taking his second run. On run number 1, we saw him do arguably one of the most terrifying tricks the sport has ever seen, the alley-oop double McTwist. That'll happen down towards the end of the pipe. So all eyes on it. He's got all the tricks up top, but it's really going to be this alley-oop double McTwist that's going to be the make or break on this run. Here we go, Lucas Foster. Lots of speed into this first hit for Lucas coming out of Telluride. Big, slow, rotated backside 540. Huge front 10. You know, all he's thinking about is coming up into this next move. That was giant size. Will he throw into it? He does. Land it. He washes out on his heels. The rotation is there. Lucas Foster, he wants that so bad, creating some drama for run number 3. That was perfect rotation. I thought he had it. Came down a little heavy on the heels.
I did too. It looked really good. Now he knows he can trust it. His timing's there. He's riding with the right speed. Now all he has to do is next third run, take off on your toes, land on your toes. It's over. Watch this cab double. Massive.
Super commitment on the second
flip.
flip.
Traveling like 50 feet down the pipe. Can you imagine doing that into this trick? Watch this.
I thought he had it.
So all he has to do right there is dig those toes into the wall a little on the landing. Take off toes, land toes, and it's over.
Lucas Foster, one of the most dynamic tricks that we've seen in pipe.
That is crazy stuff.
No one trying that trick.
And how do you score that? You know, when you're doing a trick and you're the only human on planet Earth that has it, that's fun. That's money in the bank.
Lucas Foster, 35. He gets another run, and I've got the utmost confidence in this kid. He wants it. Okay, moving on. Kaishu Hirano. Started off with that big McTwist. He grabs backside, kind of opens up into a method in the middle of it. Let's see if he sticks with that line. Went down on it last run.
Yeah, Kaishu's having a great season. He's making every finals, getting big results. I think he's going to stomp this.
Here we go. Kaishu Hirano dropping in, run number 2. Commits to that heel, rails across the flat bottom. There it is, opens up into it, lands tight to the top of the wall. Now the show starts.
What?
Big front 14, kind of coming up a little bit short on the rotation, but still able to keep the speed up.
Whoa.
Scotty Lego in the house, front side 9 nose grab into back 12. Kaishu Hirano just showed up.
Wow, put some pepper on all of that. That was beautiful.
Yeah, totally different style of riding, unique trick tweakage. That was insane.
Yeah, that was just hot sauce down the whole run. I love just the little intricacies, how he makes everything his own.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, look at this.
Let's talk about how he opens up and locks into a method halfway through.
That's nuts in itself.
And this front 14, did he come up a little short on the rotation? He gets it in the air.
He's fine.
Yeah, he's good.
Count it. It doesn't slow him down, right? If it slows you down a bit, then you can talk about it, but he's moving so fast right here.
That's the Lego frontside 900. No one's really done front 9 nose grabs like that since Scotty Lego left competition.
That doesn't even make sense in your head, and I love
That's sick.
His back 12 has gotten
Totally
so good.
Totally different than most riders.
It's almost...
He goes into flat spin, his second rotation of it. Parallel with the deck. Kaishu's going to get a big score here.
Yeah, that's a big score. That was awesome.
Such sick style. What are they going to give him? What are they going to give him? 91.33, Kaishu Hirano. Now we have 2 Hirano brothers bookending the podium for right now. And the Japanese, once again, owning the podium as we head back up to another rider that rode explosively on run number 1. Chase Blackwell coming out of Leadville, Colorado, just down I-70.
Yeah, Chase has everything to shake up this podium without a doubt. He lands a run, it's going to change up.
And he's going huge.
He doesn't have brakes. This automobile does not have a braking system.
That first trick that he does, check it out. The switch McTwist, where he basically just drops his shoulder into another bit of rotation, so it ends up being a 720. Pay close attention to the ending part of this rotation. Butter just slaps it down into a massive back 9. Huge front dub 10. He ran out of pipe last time. He gets one more hit here. Big front 12. Oh! And he is safe. That looked like it was going to be very nasty. He losing ear pod?
He lost something, but I tell you what.
He got real lucky. He got real lucky.
He's healthy, and he is on fire. How fun was that to watch? I mean, like I said, there's no braking in his snowboarding. It's just beautiful lines, pedal to the metal.
Yeah, check this out. Those truck ramps on I-70 were designed for this kind of riding. Just absolute no brakes.
That's so sick. The switchback 7 Japan.
No, I like the way he combos it into that back 9 and basically gets a solid pump out of that into this massive front dub 10. Wow. Unreal. Commits to the dub 10 here and then goes, watch the landing. Watch how lucky he gets when his edge hits. He almost over-rotated that, and if he over-rotates onto that toe edge, it's lights out.
He's over the banner, it almost looks like. I mean, he's just sky high on the last hit. I love seeing the last hit of the half pipe be one of their biggest of the whole event. That, to me, is just a great sign of perfect half pipe riding.
So Chase Blackwell, a lot to take away from that run. Absolutely killing it.
Showstopper.
Totally. Ruka Hirano about to drop next. Ruka right now has been bumped into 4th place by Kaishu Hirano. He was the first rider to pop into the 90s.
He has a lot in his tank too.
Yeah, we have a top 4. All the Japanese riders have set themselves into the top 4 positions. Not really a surprise these days.
No, they train so hard. Their work ethic is unmatched, and it shows off in the results.
And they can take a hit like nobody else.
Facts.
Here we go. Switch stance into the first hit.
Wow.
Switch back 10. 1260. Front 14, a little bit shy on the rotation, but it didn't really stop him. One more hit. Will this be a... what's this going to be? Ouch. He's good, though. He's good. Like I said, Team Japan can take a hit.
Yeah, smile on the face, no big deal. That run was shaping up to be a big score.
Yeah, look at this. The switchback 10.
I love how he swapped out that 9 for this 12 right here. That's how you're going to get back on the podium. I mean, that combo alone is just... That's lethal.
First 14. Like he ran out of speed.
Yeah, break out the calculator at this point.
Gets that grab solid. I like the way that like all these grabs are so solid. There's no hot boarding going on here at all. All the grabs are locked.
They know, and the judges have made it clear, if you don't grab your board and not just tap it, but own it and really accentuate your style, you're not going to get the points, which is cool.
Yeah.
Snowboarding's at the point now where everyone has the tricks, and the judges reward style, originality, and they just want to see that board get bent.
So he's good. Yuto Totsuka up there just reacting. As we move on, Chase Josie.
Go Chief, come on.
Chief Vision, the leader of the U.S. snowboard team, he has a lot in his tank too. Like I said, this guy has so many tricks. He's basically done every trick in the book. What's he want to do?
He wants to break into that top 4 of the Japanese sweep of the podium right now. Here he goes, Chase Josie, currently sitting in 5th place. Goes into that switch 900 to start things off. Slow rotating, switch tail grab. Back 9. Ooh, coming up just a little short on the rotation, but still keeping that speed up front. And drips in. Oh, alley-oop double rodeo flip. That's so unique. You want to talk about someone that's got a very diverse bag of tricks. Chase Josey brings out the surprises.
That's what I was just saying. You never know what he's going to do, and that's what makes him so fun to watch. A real half-pipe favorite because he has it all.
So really great combos here. Comes around just a little short on that. Has to rely on his heels.
Yeah, he's strong. Chase is just he's been in this game so long.
Watch this, commits to the heel edge, double, dumps it up and over twice. Alley-oop style, so you're rotating back up the pipe.
Has that ever been done in competition?
I don't think so. I don't think I've ever seen that been done before.
Leave it to Chief to throw out an MBD in a final.
All right, so we move back to the top. Ayumu Hirano, our current leader, 95.33 by virtue of run number one. He got the triple on run one, put down a huge score, basically gave himself a fade on coming in on that front dub 12 at the bottom. What, do you think that we're going to see a cash run that maybe involves like a 15-foot high air to fakie right now?
I don't. I really don't. I think he's pedal to the metal again. And he has a little more in the tank as well. He could switch a few things up. He could clean a few things up and really put a nail in this coffin if he wants.
Well, he's got the highest scoring run of the day so far. Let's see. This is all in on this first hit. Oh, it ain't no fluke. He does trips in his sleep. That one was even smoother. Giant 14. Wow. There's that huge slob. 540 into that 14, lands a little low. There's the air to fakie.
Sick.
That was insane. A little bit of a flub up in the middle of his run, but it doesn't matter, man. That combo up top was just nasty.
It's just untouchable. The amount of risk and danger, and given the fact he's the only person doing it, the points are secured at the top. Now it's just getting down the bottom smooth with style. It looks like what did he do? Land a little flat maybe on that 540?
So check it out here. Here's the triple. He's gotten super comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah, he's going quad next year.
Dude, can you imagine?
Look at this. I mean, the triple chord's done and he's chilling. That's like, I'm just speechless.
That was one of the highest airs we've seen all day long, and it was done on a triple flipping 1440.
Wow. So I like how he changed the run up. Like I said, he had more in the tank, so he swapped the back 9 for the back 12 right there, which is the thing to do because then you're getting your perfect score. He just landed a little low.
And then just look at this little air to fakie. Looks like Chris Roach style in there.
100%. Look at this drop in. I like seeing people go from the top, catch 10 feet of air going in.
Dude, wow. You gotta be kidding me.
That's just fun to watch.
That combo is just so nuts to me. And then straight into this slob 540.
So right there, just that little tension he had off the lip on that front 5 put him low in the transition through the whole bottom of the runoff, but you know Ayumu, he can clean that up.
So what are they going to score him for that one? I mean, he didn't technically 83.66, but he's comfortably in the lead. All right. When we come back, we're going to see the third and final runs. Will it be Team Japan just sitting on that podium? You're going to have to stick around and find out.
Refresh your senses with a kick of citrus flavor. Do the do.
Circle K's new free Inner Circle membership program makes filling up rewarding with everyday fuel discounts every fill-up. Make life a little easier. Start saving on fuel now. Download the Circle K app and join today for free. Circle K's new free Inner Circle membership program rewards you for loving all your favorites with delicious deals and personalized perks. Make life a little easier. Start saving on your favorite food and drinks now. Download the Circle K app and join today for free. Looking for what comes next? For that moment when everything finally...
1 minute!
Whichever path you choose, it starts here.
Hey there, it's me. Food. Whenever you need me,
Can I get that fried chicken?
I'm ready for you. Especially when you're busy. And you're always busy.
So awesome.
But no matter what, we find time for this. So go ahead and enjoy the moment. Because there's plenty to go around. Keep it easy, my friends. Sincerely, food. Sincerely, Safeway.
Time to go?
Not yet.
Scan to secure a piece of Dew Tour history and raise money for Boarding for Breast Cancer. Silent auction is live through Sunday at 3 p.m. Mountain Time.
"20 photographs for sale to raise money for Boarding for Breast Cancer." This is an incredible organization that's been within action sports for so long, in memory of Monica Stewart. Amazing. And here we are back up there in the start area. Ayumu Hirano sitting on top, 95.33. Right next to him, his brother Kaishu Hirano currently holding down third place with Totsuka in second. This is insane. Third and final runs coming up right now. Best run wins. We're going to start it off with Alessandro Barbieri, the youngster coming out of Portland, Oregon, 15 years old.
Look at him right there queuing up that cab 1440. If he lands that and does this run smooth, it could be a massive shakeup.
And as you were saying yesterday, this is like a great end to the season. Like if you go home here with a great performance, regardless of how you end up on the podium, it gives you a lot of action coming into the summertime and into next year.
100%.
There's that combo up top. Let's see if we're going to get that cab 14. He commits to it, comes around, and just washes out on his heels. It's right there, though.
Yeah, the future is looking bright for that young man. I mean, wow. He has just, look how good he's gotten in 1 year.
Yeah.
Give him 12 months to this time next year.
Crazy.
I'm scared.
All right, let's check out what happened on that cab 14. Double cork.
I love this front 10 into it. That's what you're looking for. It would have helped to land a touch higher for speed, but you just got to finish it. It's just a commitment issue.
Yeah.
You know, it's so scary coming out of these massive flips and spins and just moving your shoulders and your whole body into the pipe. It's terrifying. That's all it is. It's just a little 2 inches of commitment and it's done.
All right, right now, Totsuka is coming in for his third and final run. 93 is a score he currently sits on, has him in second place. Right now, it is a Japanese sweep of the podium if the scores stay the same, but there's a lot of room to wiggle around here. We have a pretty action-packed next two riders yet to come. Lucas Foster will drop after him.
This is just like a non-stop firework finale right now.
Yeah, it's pretty sick, man. Like
This
it's
is mental.
just like you couldn't ask for a better Bluebird day. Absolutely no wind.
Big crowd. Everyone's feeling it.
Here we go. 180s into the pipe, sets him up switch stance, switch back side 12. Once again, even smoother than run number one. 13 feet out on the Air Force height meter. Giant drifting front side 1260. back 1260.
Oh, it's on.
Front 14, he does these in his sleep. Good night, check please. That was just a smidge better than run number 2. That was crazy.
That might have been the best switch back 12 he did on the first hit I've ever seen him do. I've been watching this kid for a long time. That was a thing of beauty. His timing off the lip was perfect, and it sent him sky high. I mean, let's watch a replay if we can.
180's in, sets that heel edge, committing to the switch backside trick.
I mean, that's just when it all lines up.
Switch back 1260 to start the run off, and then into this.
Watch how high he lands at the top of the pipe right there.
Setting that edge, and this is insane. He drifted so far down the pipe on the front side 1260. Boom. Stomps it out.
Love that.
Back 12 and the front 14. I mean, could you possibly land any sleepier?
That was just that was a work of art. You know, if I had to be hypercritical, the only thing that would, in my mind, keep him from taking that top spot.
Landed a little low.
And the grabs. Look at the grabs. They're really similar the whole way down. You know, the judges,
yep.
if you can mix that up and go stale, go tail, go nose, I think they could put him into first, but they might. Let's watch.
All right, let's see here what Yuto ends up getting here for run number 3, his final attempt. Will it boost his score up enough?
It might. That was a beautiful run.
Here we go, Yuto. Waiting down here at the bottom.
It's always a good thing when the judges are taking their time.
They're probably looking at replays once again.
Oh.
Let's drop this score for Yuto. What is he going to get here? They want to take another look at it right now.
I don't blame him.
Nah.
It's on. I mean, this was his best run of the season, if you ask me. And like I said, that's a best switchback. Why? Well, that was the best switchback 12 I've ever seen him do off the first hit.
And everything was huge.
And landed at the top of the pipe. And his body language was just perfect from start to finish. And if you're judging on overall impression, what else can you ask for?
Wow, check it out. Front 12.
His knees barely bent. It was so smooth. There was no impact from start to finish.
Yeah.
It was just
96.33. Yuto Totsuka moves into first place. Holy cow, I did not see that coming. Chris Cote, can you get some words from Yuto?
Oh my gosh. All right. So, top to bottom, did everything go according to plan just then?
I'm happy now because I made a first time switchback 12. I'm so happy now.
JJ Thomas just said that might have been the run of your season. So if that is in fact it, tell us, do you think that's enough to get the Dew Tour Gold?
Is it 2 time? No. I'm got a gold medal. I want one more gold medal.
Well, riding like that, you're on your way. Give it up to our new leader.
Yeah, Yuto Totsuka shows that maybe the triple isn't enough. Maybe it's not enough. And you know what that means for us, though? That means that gets Ayumu in a place that is going to be beneficial to us as fans. But before we get there, we've got Lucas Foster to contend with here. We saw him 2 runs previous throw down arguably one of the most terrifying tricks in snowboarding, the alley-oop double McTwist 1260. That trick is all commitment. He's basically landed it twice. Let's see him ride out of this thing. Here's the setup, that giant backside 540. Huge front 10. This will be the setup for the alley-oop double McTwist. Lands, a lot of speed. Is he gonna get it? Lucas Foster! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
He's like a caged tiger released.
That trick, unbelievable. Landed so tall to the top of the wall. Pat yourself on the back, Lucas. That was insane.
I jumped out of my seat here in the booth, literally jumped out.
We have seen he got a monkey off his back right there. Holy macaroni. It's all right, Lucas. You can smile. You earned that, dude. That was nuts. The emotional letdown of having to concentrate on that all day.
First hit was the best of the whole event. Look how high he lands on the wall. And he's just picking up speed going down the pipe. I mean, he's going so big and fast. He's only getting 4 hits out of the half pipe.
Okay, check it out. There's that giant double commitment, and then into this. Watch how the commitment, the snap. There's the alley McTwist. I'm going to flip it back over one more time and land tight to the top of the wall. Lucas Foster is an animal. This kid, incredible skater. Incredible trick tossed down there. I think that's gnarlier to watch that go down. That will go down in history here in the Dew Tour pipe. That was so crazy.
That might be scarier to watch than a triple cork, don't you think?
Totally, easily.
Just the fact you're dive bombing in on your chest back into the half pipe, the level of commitment is unmatched.
And it was huge. It was massive.
Massive.
Lucas Foster, 94. Let's go up on the podium. Cote, let's talk to Lucas Foster right now.
Okay, wow. You're like the calmest dude in this whole place. That last trick, it went silent. I heard one person go, "Oh my God." And then the crowd erupted. How did that feel to put that down?
Oh, relieving. I mean, I learned that trick maybe a year and a half ago, and it's just taken a while to finally get it in contest. And like, we've been debating like, oh, what's it gonna score? And like, finally to put it in a run, and that's the biggest score I've ever gotten, hands down. So
yes,
I'm just so stoked. Thank you.
You absolutely earned it. Moms is back here crying. Group hug, let's go.
That was so sick. Thanks, Chris. Lucas, like I said, that was unbelievable. And there was so, like when you are practicing a trick that could basically just end you.
Dude.
And it's huge. That was gigantic.
That's 2 years of work.
First time lacing it in a contest. We've seen it done in practice. We've seen the hits that Lucas has taken to get this trick. That's a lot of work.
I think that's snowboarding history. I don't think anyone's ever done a double alley-oop McTwist in a final before.
No way. He's the only one that even steps to that trick.
Look how big that was, and he landed at just perfect.
Lucas Foster, what a way to cap off the season. I don't even care where that ends up placing him.
No.
That was probably one of the most important tricks that has been done this year.
Respect across the industry for that. That's just the level of...
We're not done.
No,
we are not done. Kaishu Hirano will drop next. We saw him right now get bumped by Lucas Foster into 4th place. This is shaping up to be a very dramatic final few runs here.
To put it lightly, I mean, I've been jumping out of my seat every time a rider drops, and they're doing their personal best.
All right, here we go. Kaishu Hirano. Let's see if he's going to give us an even bigger version of this McTwist backside grab. Locks in and lands so high to the wall.
I love it.
Ooh, a little shy on the rotation on the front 14. But what a great showing from Kaishu Hirano. Super smooth riding, very unique take on a lot of tricks. And he will go with the hand plant front flip.
One of my favorite tricks he does right there at the bottom, that little hand plant front flip. He makes that look so easy, and it's not.
Let's look at where it went right in this run. I love that, the way he opens up and kind of locks that back leg out.
And right there, too, going across the flat bottom, you can see his body language change. He just kind of bent over at the waist, and that throws your line off, kills your speed. Next thing you know, you're just under-rotating your second hit. It's all about being calm, being strong. But he's had a great season, and now we have Chase Blackwell.
Yeah, Chase Blackwell from just down the road in Leadville, Colorado.
No brakes, Chase Blackwell.
Here we go. Pedal to the metal, snowboarding right now. You can hear it is squeaky up there. This pipe is running real fast. Dropping in switch for his final run here at Dew Tour. There's that drop 7, switch backside 720, huge on the back 9. What's he got? There's the double 10 coming in, one more hit for him. Inverted front 9, lands a little bit too low, but a great showing from him here today, and just showing you that kids are all right.
The kids are doing just fine. That was a great run. That first hit is a thing of beauty. I just like how fast he goes and how high he lands on each wall. It's crazy. But we all know in order to get on this podium right now, with what's been going on, he needs that front 12 on the last hit, which he didn't do.
But he does do this, though. I mean, sometimes it's the subtleties that make all the difference. That switch McTwist 720, so good. And the way that he's able to combo that effortlessly.
Yeah, and the judges, I like how they're scoring these days. They like you said, they're looking for these subtleties and these little style pieces that make people different and unique, and they're rewarding it. I love seeing that.
It's very cool. Okay, Ruka Hirano will drop next. Ruka right now has been pushed down into 5th place, and that's a 5th place with a score of 90. That's nuts, and he put down one of the biggest runs straight away in run number 1.
Okay, you're good to go.
But we know the name of this game. You need to do it at run 2 and 3 if you want podiums.
Yeah. Scores kind of bounce up, incrementally higher into run 3. It's just the nature of judged events. It seems like, the energy builds, the scores build as well.
Yeah, it's been done to get a podium on run 1, but run 2 and 3 is where the money's made.
All right, Ruka going through the rotations in his mind.
Yep, getting that muscle memory ready to go.
Switch backside on hit number 1. Here he goes, dropping in for his final run here at Dew Tour. Looking to try to put the position of the Japanese sweep back in full effect. Oh, gets bit on his switch backside trick. Looks like.
See if he's all right.
He took a hit. Ouch.
Hope he's all right. That seemed like a pretty good save. It could have been a lot worse, but he did hit the deck of a 22-foot half pipe, and he was massive. I mean, he was like 14 feet. Hope he's all right.
Gonna sit for a second.
Yeah, just take your time.
Gather himself. Ouch.
Good call at the lip, though, to let go of the trick. He knew the timing was off, and you have to make that split-second decision to go, this doesn't feel right, abort mission.
Yeah.
And that's why these guys are the best in the world. Like we said, half of it is just saving yourself.
I mean, essentially, this half pipe has to be in such perfect shape. It is solid. This thing is like a giant, it's like a giant marble U. So when you land on the deck like that, it's basically like hitting something completely hard and solid. It's snow, but it ain't given.
Yeah, the Japanese team's on it. They got their PT and coaches head down to check him out. I think he's all right. I could have sworn I seen him smile down at the bottom. I mean, we know it didn't feel good, but
it's a hipper. He got a gnarly hipper.
Yeah.
So Ruka Hirano will sit on that 90. That has him in 5th place right now. But more importantly, we want to make sure he's okay. But switch backside. Okay, JJ, what happened there?
He just kind of G'd out. He was going so fast into the wall. He compressed too much, so he knew his timing was off. And like I said, he's such a pro. He knew it was off, and he aborted the switch back 10 or 12, and what a save.
Yeah, that could have been a lot worse.
Look at him right here. Just thunk. Line got thrown off. He compressed into the wall, saved himself like a boss, moving on. He's going to have a great spring.
This is the last big competition of the year. There he is. He's out of his board. He's moving around. He's wincing a little bit, but he's up and moving, and that's more than we can hope for.
He'll shake that off. That was a great event and great save, Ruka.
All right, so that means we go back up to the top here with Chase Josie. Chase Josie, Chief, coming out here. Some truly unique tricks. We saw him do the alley-oop double rodeo last run. He's got the double Michael Chuck. He's got the switch double Michael Chuck as well.
He can do anything he wants. Chief vision. Whatever he sets his mind to, it happens. But he has a surprise factor. That's why everyone loves to watch him ride.
What are we going to get for this final run? And then it's one more rider left to go to finish out this final. Chase Josie drops in. Will he switch up this line? Does he go? So, yeah, he's switching it up here.
Oh. Cab 12 to start to switch back 9. Talk about a changeup.
All right, so he's playing to his strength, which is unpredictability. One more hit here. Does he go double alley-oop rodeo again? He does, but pulls off the wall just a little too far. But it really was all about that switch dub 12. up top. That was sick. I've never really seen him do that as a setup trick.
He doesn't do it often. I've never seen it on the first hit. Like, that's what I said. He's so fun. You don't know what he's going to do.
Yeah, let's check it out here. Drops in, switch stance. Dumps it over twice. Switch depth 12. That is so hard to use that as your opener. And then
no, thank you.
Yeesh. So Chase Josie just having a pretty smooth run, having troubles on that alley-oop double rodeo at the bottom just because I think he just ran out of speed and tried to overcompensate for that by pulling off the wall.
I think you're right.
All right, so we go back up to the top. This will be the final run of today's competition. Ayumu Hirano, we've seen him in this position before where he gets bumped into second place. He don't like it there.
No, he's not a second place man. He's had a bunch of those finishes, and those days are behind him. He's going for first place. We know that, and he has everything. It's all there.
Here we go, Ayumu Hirano, final run. He's got all the ingredients. He's got the wow factor. He's just going to have to make it really count this time. Ayumu on course. This is the final run of the day. He's been wowing all day long. Front trip on the first hit. Gigantic frontside triple cork. Again, 3 for 3 on that trick. Cab 14 lands a little bit low. Front 5 into the back 12.
Oh, it's on.
Commits into the front 12. Ayumu Hirano, what a crazy ender to the day. That run was insane. The question is, where is it going to put him?
I don't know. I would not want to be a judge right now, but that was beautiful. We need to see the replay and just kind of pick this thing apart, which the judges are going to do the same, because you watch it once in live time, it was incredible. But Yuto's run was so clean, we need to just watch this and make sure he had all the pieces and the body was lined up and everything was smooth. And if it is, that could easily go into first place. I mean, those...
The front trip was probably the most effortless looking move that he did in that entire run. And that is just insane that that's where we're at now.
Yeah, and then the second hit, that cab 14 YOLO, that is terrifying. Watch that speed in.
Full commitment to the trick, up and over, gigantic, lands about 6 inches from the top of the lip.
Watch this. Stomps it. A little low, but I mean, it was clean.
It didn't really seem to hamper his speed
No,
very
because
much.
then his third hit, he went huge too.
Okay, here it is. Gets the grab, full lock. Doesn't put his hand underneath his butt.
Holds on. Does not affect the amplitude or the style. Right on top, and that's where things started looking good for the second half of this run. That back 12, they love that. I love this finish.
Front 12?
Wow.
I'm
sorry. I think that might do it.
Yeah, I think so too. Here, let's see how the judges reward front 1260 to end off that run. And he's just so casual on the ride outs as well. So we had a gigantic triple cork 1440 comboed into the switch 1440. I guess the big delineation here is going to be is it the switchback 12 versus the triple cork?
I think Ayumu might do this right here. That was nasty.
Let's take another look, because that means the judges are as well. They want to see the replays once again. Ayumu drops in. This is going to be from the drone eye view.
Let's pretend we're a judge right now. Switchback 12 versus a triple cork.
Triple cork. Who does that? Who does it smooth? Not a lot of people.
Cab 14.
Gigantic cab 14. Lands a little bit low. That's the only nitpicking I can do, but doesn't.
Okay, so right now maybe they're tied. Back 12, perfect.
So Yuto finished off. Yuto finished his run off with that 14 where he stood tall. Yuto finishes off with that 12, but he did the 14 up higher. What is it going to be?
I think the triple cork's going to take it.
97! 97! Ayumu Hirano goes home, back-to-back wins here at Dew Tour. That was crazy. The triple cork gets it done for him. 3 for 3 on the trick. I mean, actually, I don't see how you could not lace 3 of those because you're going to go home just asleep. Ayumu, 97. But hey, let's talk about this. Lucas Foster doing one of the arguably most difficult tricks the sport has ever seen in halfpipe, bumping into third place to upset the Japanese sweep of the podium. What an insane day.
All right, Ayumu does it again. What an incredible clutch performance. You could almost feel it in the air, literally, that it was about to happen with triples and perfection from top to bottom. Team Japan takes the top 2 spots. Team USA in that 3rd spot. So for Ayumu, right here, the celebration begins. Hey, congratulations. You did it again.
Thank you so much. Coming, everybody.
He's a man of few words.
Yeah.
One of the best snowboarders to ever do it. Let's hear it one more time for Ayumu Hirano.
There we go. Ayumu Hirano, you know, he's one of the guys that lets his riding speak for him. That's probably the most I've ever seen him speak in an interview, actually.
That might have been the biggest smile I've ever seen on his face at the end of a run, too. But why not, right?
Yeah.
The season's over. It's been a beautiful day, and you just won the last half-pipe event of the year.
That was so insane.
Look how happy he is. On a 3rd run, too. I mean, that's what you dream of at night when you're just visualizing your runs and your season. That's just all you can hope for is a 3rd run finish, bottom of the 9th, bases loaded, and you knock it out of the park.
Let's talk about for a second Lucas Foster.
Oh,
okay, because it's so sick, and you could see the emotion coming out of Lucas. He worked so hard on that trick, and to actually kind of like fulfill what he's wanted to do. I mean, I've DM'd him so many times being like, dude, that is the craziest move I've ever seen. So let's take a look at this. Lucas Foster, once again, this is going to be our 3-2-1 for the podium.
Yeah, he's sleeping good tonight. Get this elephant off your back. And he didn't just do it. Like, he didn't do it 6 feet. Look at the banner.
Almost out-jumped the Dew Tour banner right there. That was
the Air Force height meter basically broke on that.
Yeah, he maxed it out.
It was done.
He maxed it out. And then in second place, Yuto Totsuka.
Best run of the year for him.
Technical. Went super technical. Starting things off, switchback 1260. Big dub 12, dub 14. I mean, look, this run was all about perfection, being precise. Ended this thing off with a double 1440 that he rode away from just completely asleep. And then look, Ayumu.
I can do his last. He's done flipping twice, and he's, 15 feet over the half pipe? All he has to do now is sleepwalk into the 3rd one.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
No, I can't.
I can't either.
It's like he fell out of an airplane. That's
why he's smiling. I mean, talk about a good offseason.
All right, let's go down to DC. DC, you've got a great award show to present today. What insane riding. Let's award these guys some hardware.
Yeah, thank you very much, Todd and JJ. Indeed, insane riding out there. Let's get a big round of applause for all the guys throwing down under perfect conditions out here today, the final day of Dew Tour 2024. Much respect to all the riders throwing down. Before we bring your podium to you, I would like to introduce a very special guest, our award presenter, Louis DeVilliers, Senior Manager of Brand Design at Mountain Dew. Thank you very much, Louis, for being our award presenter today. And now your podium out here for men's snowboard superpipe. In 3rd place, this is his first Dew Tour podium, pulling out a contest NBD, never been done. His new trick he's been wanting to put down in the contest, and he did it today with that double alley-oop McTwist. Let's hear it for Telluride, Colorado's Lucas Foster. Once again, congrats, Lucas, on putting that down finally in the contest format. We've been waiting to see that in a contest, and you did it so beautifully. One more time, let's put your hands together for Lucas Foster, 3rd place. And in 2nd place, coming out of Japan, hands together for Yuto Totsuka. And Yuto with a contest first of his own with the switch backside 1260 that he's never put down in the contest before. Hands together one more time for Yuto Totsuka. Well done, Yuto. And your champion out here for Dew Tour 2024, going back to back, your defending champion from last year, coming out of Japan. Let's hear it for Ayumu Hirano. Yes, Ayumu. Omedetou gozaimasu, which is Japanese for congratulations.
Whoa, that was, look, just looking at this podium right here, huge shouts out. We knew that it was going to be a Japanese festival, but look, Lucas Foster came clutch today.
Beyond clutch. He's been wanting to do this trick for 2 years now. It finally got unleashed, and I loved seeing the judges reward him because, like we said, we were more scared watching that than almost anything in this whole event.
Sure. I mean, it takes a lot of commitment for that. So big shout-outs to everyone that is on the podium here today. Ayumu Hirano coming through in dramatic fashion once again. Kid don't like to get second.
No, he is just so clutch. It's almost like when you get him in the 3rd run and he's not in 1st, you're in trouble.
He's making history here.
Look how happy these guys are.
3 triple corks in a row, all super smooth. What a great way to end it. Back-to-back champion here at Dew Tour. Ayumu Hirano. We will be talking about this guy for years and years to come. It's such incredible riding. I mean, look, JJ, we are nearing the end of this Dew Tour experience, but it ain't over yet. Okay, it ain't over. And Saver Brain, mine just exploded. Okay, because that run was everything that just happened in that men's final was crazy. But now what we do is we let our hair down here at Dew Tour. Coming up in a few minutes, the best trick, highest air legacy jam brought to you by the U.S. Air Force. This is when we don't have to concentrate on the runs anymore. This is going to be where we're handing out denominations of cash to people for tricks that go down. We saw Ayumu Hirano basically break the stratosphere last year with a giant air to fakie. You don't need to do triple corks anymore. Now we can see some of the real fun stuff.
Yeah, and the event's over. The weight is off their chest and shoulders. These guys are feeling good. It's going to get awesome. And in the conditions, you can ask for a better day. That pipe's fast. The light is perfect. It's going to be real exciting here.
All right, so check it out. I'm going to head up there to the half pipe. I'm going to put my clothes on. I'm going to go up there and talk some smack and hand out some cash. I might take a run or two. I don't know. After that, I think the wind just went completely slack wind over here in the old Richards family. But stick around. We got much more coming. That was the men's half pipe comp. We got this Legacy Jam 20th anniversary of Dew Tour coming up. Stick around. You don't want to miss it.
Refresh your senses with a wave of tropical lime flavor. Mountain Dew Baja Blast. In stores now.
Rockstar Anniv to help me take it to the next level.
버려.
Is this it?
This is it!
It all comes down to the #1 qualifier in the competition coming in, Ayumu Hirano out of Japan.
There are so many amazing snowboarders that have changed the game in the pipe, but one that stands out for me is Ayumu Hirano.
He is a two-time silver medalist in the halfpipe, finishing in second place to Sean White in Pyeongchang.
He's about to go absolutely buck wild on this halfpipe.
Will we see that crazy triple out of him?
You're watching the Japanese out there compete, and they're at the forefront of pushing where this sport is going.
Here's his opportunity now to win the Dew Tour.
Here he comes, Ayumu. I can't wait to see what he brings. There he goes! There he goes, ladies and gentlemen!
Oh my word! That's the triple. That's what we've been talking about this whole time.
Ayumu Hirano just changed the competition landscape for halfpipe snowboarding.
Howdy folks, Danny Davis here at the Winter Dew Tour 2024. Gonna get into a little GoPro course preview. Let's go.
This is the best trick, Superpipe Jam, and we are going to be giving away cash for tricks.
Oh, there it is.
This is going to be chaos, like a complete train wreck.
Oh. We just want to see people risk their lives for our entertainment. That's really what it comes down to.
Oh my God!
Well, you got 150 bucks right there.
There's that body car.
Ayumu is going very fast.
Oh, Aaron a fakie, almost over the top.
What was your strategy? I don't even know, man. You got a lot of money. What are you going to do with it?
Gonna buy my coach some tequila.
Yup, that's what we're here for.
Doubles, doubles.
That was a thing of beauty.
But he just fell out of an airplane.
Cash for chaos.
20 years of Dew Tour, it's pretty, makes me feel extra old when I hear that. Knowing that I was at some of the first Dew Tours. It's changed over time. There's been lots of different riders in and out, lots of different eras of riders in and out of this time. Dew Tour has been a full evolving competition throughout the years, always fun, and I'm always looking forward to it.
This is Danny Davis.
Oh, massive McTwist.
We knew we were going to have a good, fun event at the beginning of the year with Dew Tour. You know, we started in Breck, now we're here at Copper. Yeah, it's always a bit of a family reunion, especially when you're me and you take a break from the snowboarding circuit, and then this is the one contest you always show up at. Boy, you know, Dew Tour has always been fun for me. When it was 18-foot pipes, it was fun. And then we went to 22-foot pipes, it was fun. We did some modified pipes. We kept kind of the fun evolving with this competition. You know, the modified Superpipe was one of my favorites. And now we have kind of the street style stuff, so that's fun to watch, to have a nighttime event and see the crowd kind of really gather around and have some drinks and enjoy snowboarding in the nighttime atmosphere. That's a really fun one to go watch. So. You know, I don't know if there's anybody who's been doing Dew Tour as long as I have on the snowboard side at this point. I don't like to claim the title of ambassador of Dew Tour, but I'm always here.
Cobra Mountain is great because, like, whenever I come here, I feel like there's this magical aroma around it, and just when I come here, I just feel I have magic powers. And the courses are great, everybody's so nice, and it just helps you progress a lot. Hello. My first experience at Dew Tour, like, at first I was feeling a little nervous, and then I saw my family, all my friends down there staring me up, and it gave me a lot more energy, and I didn't feel nervous anymore.
Look at this patty party down here.
I did okay, I guess. I got second place.
You got a lot of money. What are you going to do with it?
I'm gonna buy my coach some tequila. I did buy him a box of tequila. There is, like, a little challenge for me. I'm super light, I'm so small, I don't have enough speed. And everybody, the best advice is put some rocks in your pocket. Yeah, I know, Daddy. He's awesome. I like his beard. Don't tell him to ever shave it. But I love Peace Bar. He is so creative. I guess I have to thank Danny Davis for that. I'm really excited to come back to the place I love. I'm so excited to see all my friends. I just want to do well and learn. I just want to go big, post some style, and show, like, the world that the next generation is good.
Get ready to push your limits. Expand your skills and unleash your inner athlete. 3 peaks, 4 bowls, 8 mountain parks, and the most diverse terrain in Colorado. Challenge accepted. Copper, the athlete's mountain.
Rockstar energy for when the session needs that extra fire.
The Earth is 70% water and 30% land. But the entire sky belongs to us. Copy that. Aim higher, man.
Refresh your senses with a kick of citrus flavor. Do the Dew.
Time to go?
Not yet. Let's have
Dew Tour is brought to you by Mountain Dew. Do the Dew. Safeway, Colorado's local grocer since 1926. When I think about like what initially drew me to riding halfpipe, I think it was really guaranteed airtime.
Just when I saw snowboarding, it just was like eye-opening, and I just really saw the sky was the limit.
$2 feet or 20, as long as you come back down 6 inches under the coping, it's like you never left. And that's the feeling that hooks everyone.
What amazes me about pipe riding is like they go big. Some kids just really sends it.
People like that big air, man. These guys go huge.
When I look at the pipe today and I think of where it came from to where it is now, the thing that doesn't change is whoever is going the biggest is the winner.
People like that danger factor. It's just what drives people to watch sports. It's nuts.
It's just come so far, but I don't think it's changed that much, the reasons why we do it.
The halfpipe is the essence of freestyling in snowboarding. It's kind of like all the other stuff came after with freestyle.
I grew up a vert skater on the East Coast and predominantly skated vert because that's really what we had, skated ramps. And when I had started snowboarding, originally I was like, oh, cool, I'll just do whatever I do on my skateboard. And it was so wrong because it didn't translate very well. A couple years went by and snowboards got better and the equipment was better. And I started to see half pipes in magazines. You started to see this parallel of, wow, you can really make it feel and look like skateboarding. In my fantasy land, I was like, okay, well, once we get a half pipe, it's just game on. I can just pretend to do all the things that I ever wanted to do on a skateboard in a snowboard half pipe.
When you look at halfpipe riding and where that began, you know, the Tahoe City halfpipe is kind of like this early thing in snowboarding. And when you look at snowboarding now, sure, it's on the Olympics, and I think the core snowboarding community kind of thinks it's rad, but dude, this is like part of the core of our sport of catching air.
My local resort was actually making a halfpipe. I couldn't really picture what a halfpipe was in my mind. I've seen some pictures. One kind of sticks out. It was Craig Kelly doing a slob air, and he was just leaning really into it. And I didn't understand where he came from because, you know, how did he get in that position in the air? But later, I found out that was a half pipe.
And frontside layback number 16, Craig Kelly.
Tenny Mountain Snowboard Bash is the very first half pipe on the East Coast. It was 2 piles of snow that a snowcat pushed up, a bunch of shovels that everyone brought them from home, and you just went out there and started digging away at transitions and trying to scoop these things like you're scooping sand on the beach. It was just all wacky and out of control all the way down.
If you were lucky, the sun didn't melt it out in a day or two, or you get a bunch of snow and now it's filled up and you got to do it all over again. Took a lot of time, a lot of manpower. They weren't even that good, but we were loving it. In those early days, because we were trying to essentially replicate skateboarding onto snow, the half pipes were built to mirror a vert ramp. The wheelbase of a skateboard and the effective edge of a snowboard are really different. There was a limiting factor in that you just needed a more elongated transition, and that's when things started to play with bigger transitions to accommodate the sport of snowboarding, as opposed to just trying to be skateboarding on snow.
Somehow, this construction worker from Vermont figured out how to feather a front loader to make perfect 8 or 9 foot transitions in a half pipe. And that was, you know, giant revolutionary leap as far as like smooth transitions. I finally got into the sport and started to see where the other influences were. Especially on the East Coast, was very race oriented. Like, let's go down the hill very fast in between gates and let's go for time. The people that were well established were not very skate influenced. Just alpine, weird, like it looked like mogul skiing, just sideways.
Yeah, looking good with that neon tie-dye swimsuit on.
As my generation came in, you know, there was guys like Jeff Brushy, myself, Chris Roach. We're all skaters first, and we basically brought the proper ways to grab, because for a long time, it was just wherever your hand hit was cool. And it wasn't until some, like, you know, really Puritan skaters came into this and said, no, like, you don't grab there, don't do this, don't do that. Like, a set of rules kind of came in, and those rules kind of basically dictated style from then till now. When the fork in the road happened where slopestyle began to become a thing, or free riding and filming became a thing, people who spent their time hiking the pipe became pipe jocks. And I mean, to be good at anything, you have to be a jock. And what is a jock? It's just someone like who's dedicated to their craft, who goes out and trains, whether that means, I mean, back then it wasn't in the gym, it was like just reps in the pipe. We wouldn't ride the lift. We would hike a half pipe from 9 in the morning until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And that was our jocking out.
Jeff Brushy is the hottest of the East Coast freestylers, and a giant backside air. That's probably the biggest air we've seen right here.
At this point in time, we're talking like early 90s, late 80s, there was the European riders who were very heavily alpine. But then there was the West Coast riders like Sean Palmer, who they were more freestyle oriented. And that's really where the sport began to go like this. And an event that really personifies that, and really where the fans came out, was the US Open in Stratton.
Liftoff, the story of the Superpipe, is brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. Mountain Dew. Do the do.
Refresh your senses with a kick of citrus flavor. Do the do.
Hey there, it's me. Food. Whenever you need me. I'm ready for you. Especially when you're busy. And you're always busy. But no matter what, we find time for this. So go ahead and enjoy the moment. Because there's plenty to go around. Keep it easy, my friends. Sincerely, food. Sincerely, Safeway.
It's me, America's sweetheart, and I just love having a blast. A Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Kids party? Having a blast. Stuck in an elevator? Having a blast. Winning. Losing. Having a... Probe me already. Blast. I can have a blast anytime, anywhere.
And with anyone?
Mountain Dew Baja Blast. In stores everywhere.
I, too, am having a blast.
Looking for what comes next? For that moment when everything finally...
1 minute!
Whichever path you choose, it starts here.
Get ready to unleash their inner athlete. From their first turns to that first drop, first air, to the first time they leave you in the dust. Copper has the terrain to grow their skills, build their confidence, and turn them into lifelong shredders. Challenge accepted. Copper, the athlete's mountain.
Rockstar energy for when the session needs that extra fire.
Howdy folks, Danny Davis here at the Winter Dew Tour 2024. Gonna get into a little GoPro course preview. Let's go.
Welcome back to Copper Mountain. It is the 20th anniversary of the Dew Tour, and we are here at the final event on the final day. It is a beautiful bluebird sky outside, and I am Mary Walsh, sitting in the booth at the Copper Mountain Lodge alongside JJ Thomas and DC. So excited to commentate the last event, the High Air and Best Trick 20th Anniversary Celebration Jam. How are you guys feeling right now?
I'm feeling great after that final, and I'm really fired up watching this guy holding all that cash down here. I mean, this really, to me, is the heartbeat of snowboarding, especially half-pipe snowboarding. This is how it all began. A bunch of people riding pipe, having fun, one-upping each other, but now we have money involved, and they're just handing out 20s and 100s. Like, could it get any better?
Yes, I love that. And obviously, your heritage in halfpipe goes back a long ways. You're an incredible rider, Olympic medalist, Salt Lake, right?
Yep.
2002, my numbers. You know, you just commentated also in incredible men's Superpipe finals. What's your take on the progression of halfpipe right now, what we're going to see in this fun jam?
The state of snowboarding and halfpipe is awesome. I think it's in great hands. I love watching how technical everyone is, but all these riders are bringing the style aspect that maybe was lost for a few years, but it's back. They all have the style, and it's just a beautiful thing. I'm really excited about the state of snowboarding right now.
You know, of course, DC, you've been commentating on snowboarding and ski halfpipe for a long time. You know, Lucas Foster, obviously, longtime guy, trains here in Colorado. That moment was a pretty special one.
That was incredible. I mean, JJ, you were talking about that as well. He's been wanting to do that trick for almost 2 years. We saw him land it in training. Was it in Saspe, I believe, early season? And he's been trying to put it down in the contest, wanted to put it down in the contest, and finally the backside double alley-oop McTwist. Insane. And I like how he caught a little coping on the way in as well. That just shows his skateboarding roots there, kind of like an ultra Narjar or something.
Oh my gosh. And of course, our gold medalist, Ayumu Hirano, we just saw with the triple, one of the most effortless triples in snowboarding, I think.
That's what I said when we were watching. I think he's going quad here pretty soon. He's doing it. It looks so easy. We know it's not, but he's just that good of a snowboarder that he makes the hardest tricks look stylish and easy. It's so fun to watch. That's crazy, though.
Oh, so wild. And you can see the emotion that Lucas had. I mean, that's one of the things here is like 20th anniversary of the Dew Tour. We've seen so many amazing moments, and that one to kind of encapsulate this 20th year. Pretty special.
It's been an emotional day for me. Even yesterday, watching Maddie win, I was holding back tears because we know she's been fighting hard. And then watching this final today with Lucas, Ayumu, Yuto, that's his best run of the season, maybe ever. It's been emotional for everyone. It's just cool. I'm just so excited.
That's awesome. And of course, today we're wrapping it up with kind of the feel-good event of the weekend. Now, this takes, you know, the consequential element of the pipe, but it brings ski in, it brings snowboard in, it brings some of our more distinguished riders in, and we're about to have a good time, you know, and it's a perfect day for it, right?
Perfect day.
So we're going to check out that perfect day and check out with the fourth member of our team, Mr. Chris Cote, who's at the bottom of the half pipe.
Whoa, okay, it's about to go down here. The last and definitely most official event here at Dew Tour. 20 years in the making. I'm Chris Cote. This is Todd Richards, and you're listening to the Monday Mass. No, you're actually watching Dew Tour. But check it out. Here's what's going to happen.
There's only slightly less viewers of Dew Tour than there are for every episode of Monday Mass. So we'll give them a little bit of our thunder.
It's basically a Chris and Todd takeover right here. But we do have Mary, JJ, and DC in the booth to help talk us through some of the chaos you're about to see. We've got elite level judges right here, ski and snowboard judges, fistfuls of cash, right?
I don't. You guys took your blindfolds off. Put those back on. If you guys want to judge properly, put the blindfolds back on.
We let the judges out of their box, out of their cage for just about a half hour. They've got a lot of cash, and when people come down this super pipe and do cool stuff, the judges are going to give them money. They're going to all be professional.
So the way that these rules go, you come down, you do something spectacular. It's one for me, one for you. That is the rules of the cash giveaway. That is how you pay tribute to the people that made it possible for you to do this.
I guess I don't get anything. But anyway, it's all about the riders. We've got legends dropping. I believe Tom Wallish and Tanner Hall are going to be dropping in here. We got some amazing snowboarders, and Todd is going to be here with me. He's a legend, but he's going to be here with me.
I thought it was alleged, Jam. Like, allegedly you were good back in the early 90s.
Well, Todd's a giver, so he wants other people to get the cash. He doesn't want to take all the cash for himself, although he probably could. He's that good. So he's just going to let the cash circulate around. So this is going to be fun. We've got 30 minutes. We've got how much? $2 million to give out. So why not go big? It's Dew Tour. It's the last event of the 20th anniversary.
All right, well, we're going to get this thing underway. So what we want to see, we're not looking for you to go crazy rotations, okay? We're not even really, like, the more you rotate, the less cool it is at this point.
Yeah, and we're not even judging, so
it's $5,000.
Oh, did I say 2 million? That's 5,000. Oh, wait, we're going.
All right, here we go. Legends Jam starts now.
This is an exciting day that they let Todd Richards within 15 feet of judges.
And this is awesome to see Mike Riddle back in the pipe. Silver medalist from the Olympics in half pipe from Sochi in 2014.
Okay, but I can't see the program.
Coming out of Canada.
I can't hear.
Coaches the U.S. team now.
This is a far cry from the jam we had last year when it was dumping snow.
Yeah, it is beautiful out there. Perfect Bluebird day.
So pretty awesome. There
What's
aren't
our
any
first
scores
denomination?
of this.
$20.
We're just getting hard cash.
$40.
The judges, $30. Judges are starting with a low amount. That was a smooth run and kind of building the foundation right there.
Now we got D-Lo. Devin Logan getting ready to drop in, a silver medalist from the Olympics as well, from 2014 in Sochi for slope style. She was one of those well-rounded athletes that would compete in slope and half pipe. And she's been spending some time in the commentary booth as well.
Yeah, she crushed the street stock commentary last night for the women's ski side.
Coming out of Vermont originally, now residing out in Utah. And D-Lo just keeping it nice and clean with some straight airs. And there's the left 5 from Devin Logan. Nice and smooth top to bottom there for D-Lo.
No money, huh?
No money for straight airs. I like that. I like that. Make them work a little. You can't, if they're going to be handing out money for straight airs.
Oh, we have a very special person dropping next. We have our own commentary compadre, Tanner Hall.
Love this guy. He's like the Snoop Dogg of skiing. A real legend of the sport. I mean, he's just...
He had 3 podiums, the first 3 Dew Tours ever, so just under 2 decades ago. He has 2 firsts and 1 third, I believe.
Yeah, I feel like he's won every contest that's ever been made possible for skiing. This guy, I love how he's, how old is he now? 41, 42 years old?
40, he said.
He's 40?
Too many more years there, JJ.
Yeah, those years matter at that point.
I know there's a 4 in there, but I love how he hasn't let off the gas. He's just full tilt the whole time.
He full tilt in the booth, too.
Yeah, he just... Only one speed, man. I love to see it.
Wow, just
Smooth.
Effortless.
Yeah, you can tell he has decades of experience under his belt.
It was so fun watching him and Simon Dumont battle back in the day, but Cote...
Tanner, what does it feel like? This is kind of a switch up. Usually people are paying the judges money, and now they're paying you money. How's that feel?
It's a nice change. I'm just glad I made it through, and I can still breathe somewhat normal. It was nice, bro.
Yeah, it's nice up there?
Since I've been in there.
Well, it's good to see you back. Take that. What'd you get? How much you get?
Like $40.
Sick. $40. You risk your life for $40. Let's hear it, Tanner Hall.
Todd, it's so nice of you to share your children's college fund with the riders.
I know what he's buying with that 40.
Okay, first run of the day.
There's a store like
Now
3
we
blocks
have
away. I know.
Tom Wallish. He's a godfather of freestyle.
All right, what are we looking for here?
He was competing early Dew
$10 for the
Tours. climbed his way up to the
$10 for
freestyle
triple.
ranks, and now on top of the commentary booth.
Yeah, I love how he was never even much of a competitor in ski pipe. He was always a slope guy, rail guy, basically won everything in those disciplines. And now he's in here just styling it out on a perfect day at Copper in the Legends Jam there.
And he's at Pennsylvania originally, right?
I think so.
Seven Springs?
Correct, yeah, Seven Springs, his
Look at
home
him
mountain.
go. I think he's at $60 right now.
Yeah, maybe even 65.
Yeah, give me something here for 80. Ooh.
Oh, there we go. Come on, judges. You're going to want to light up his wallet.
Let's see.
Tom Wallish.
Let's see it.
What do they give him?
Oh, here we go. The bank is open. 10, 30, 40, 50, 60.
$80.
Yes.
That's a lot now. I got to cool it, honestly.
I missed the practice. That was my first run of the day through the pipe.
Are you better at talking or skiing?
Much better at talking or skiing the rail line over there. But that was really fun. Big shout out, 20 years, Do Tour, love it.
Look at that, he can't turn off the commentary. He keeps doing it. Tom, you rule. Get more money, get paid.
That's great. That's his shuttle down 70 this time. This is perfect.
$80. He just doubled his day rate.
Here we go. One of my
Danny
personal
Cass.
favorite pipe riders. I don't want to play favorites, but your fellow Olympic medalist, JJ, Mr. D. Cass.
Yeah, we always looked up to Danny, and everyone liked watching him ride. Let's see what he has. I haven't seen him ride this year. Let's see if he's been practicing with the U.S. snowboard team. Looking pretty good to start. Classic Cass frontside air. Styling it out. Little crails looking like Jeff Brushy. The casserole, baby. Let's go. Casserole 7 into the D-Cass Cap 7. All day.
Get out of there! Get out of there!
Get out! Get out!
Crowd egging him on to go higher.
The back 5. Pay the man. Yeah. What a run. Great start to the event, Danny.
Danny, whoa, hold on. What do you think that run was worth?
I think it was at least 69.7.
$69.71 for Danny Cass's last run. Whoa, $60, Danny. Hey, you gotta give us you've been training, yeah?
Yeah, I've been training other people all year, so I feel super ready.
It's weird for you not to see you with an iPad right now, really.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Danny Cass, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, you can really tell.
Watch the card, Danny.
The effort.
It's not the first time you've heard that.
More than
Didn't feel as good without you up there, Todd.
It rarely does. That's my wife. Oh.
Up next, dropping in, we have New Hampshire's own Scotty Lego. I kind of think Scotty rides just as well now as he did when he was competing.
Yeah, Scotty was one of my favorites, still is one of my favorite snowboarders to watch. I mean, look at his style on this guy. And he's not a small man. Look at him.
What? See, he just boosts.
Yeah, naturally. He doesn't even have to try that 540.
Okay.
Gosh.
Put him in, coach.
Oh my gosh.
Extra poke for good measure there in the back 5. Riding his own board there. Lego snowboards.
Wow. He just has so much pop. He always did when he was riding. He was one of my favorite people to watch because he would always go so high with so much style.
Effortless.
And a rad dad like yourself, JJ.
Yeah, I just met his son the other day.
I'm right here where I should be. Scott Lego, out of the backcountry, fresh off just blowing bucks apart. You're out here just blowing pipe runs apart. What's that? It looks like you're kind of have eye of the tiger.
Dude, it's just like I never left, you know, but level went way down for me.
All right, I feel the same. I have some advice for you. Well, first of all, maybe you'll get some money, maybe not. I don't know. But when you get the money, don't take random pictures with strangers from the crowd because they will send you right home.
Perfect. Let's go. Ryder, do you need this cash? Got my son over there. He's going to take it and pocket it. Anyway, so.
Good to see you, Scotty. You're riding very strong. Scotty Lego, ladies and gentlemen.
Next up, it looks like we have a DNS for Mr. Todd Richards. Anyone see Mr. Todd Richards at the top? DNS. Oh, we actually have Nick Gepper.
Wait, this is about to get good. I see Nick over in the corner, shirtless.
Shirtless Nick.
That's already worth $60, if you ask me. Wait, does he have jeans on too?
Oh, yes.
No.
Of course he does.
We might be going 100 on the drop.
Yeah, judges, pay attention.
Wow.
Nick Gepper dropping in another.
Oh, what? Now this is entertainment, folks.
Oh, huge.
It's like a Chippendale in the half pipe.
Young children, avert your eyes.
Yeah, I mean.
Thunder down under right here.
I'm in Vegas.
Oh,
I'm in Vegas.
Okay.
Oh no.
You like the screaming seaman there?
Yeah, what is that trick?
The screaming seaman.
That is, okay, the terminology. Oh my God. We'll go down to Kote to
Pay the
analyze
man.
that.
Pay the man.
Oh, looks like we have some
Frostbite check.
Some
Frostbite check. What do we got?
surprise
Okay,
riders
we're good.
here.
We're good. Oh, you requested that?
Some more guest appearances.
That's how you do
As
it.
Cameron chugs some
That's how
new
you do
shirtless
it.
at the bottom.
Extra money right there. Sponsorship obligations. We need some extra cash for that.
I'm here for it.
I think style is a really big part of this jam, so I feel like that was
Oh my gosh.
style points.
You can buy a t-shirt with that. One more pair of jeans.
Who's this poacher?
That looks like David Wise right there.
It does look like Wise.
That is definitely David Wise in the pipe right now.
20-time gold medalist of everything, right?
Yeah, for real.
I mean, the guy he doesn't win things once. He just puts it on repeat. Love watching him ski. Oh, someone's fired up on the deck. I don't know what's going on. Wow.
Well, they're going not just for the cash, but, they take that one hitter. Beautiful method.
Raibu
Getting paid to
Katayama.
ski. What a world.
Yeah, this is the world I've been living in.
That was
for like
great. This is about to get real fun.
That's
Pro for a minute and it's paying off. You said something just now. You can go a lot bigger than that.
Oh, absolutely. I got to land higher on the wall on the preceding trick. But then, yeah, I could go a little bit bigger.
We know you. You're David Wise. You can go a lot bigger than that. You're the best.
Oh, it's just rapid fire now. Mike Riddle back in the pipe.
Yeah, this is what we like. Just chaotic feeling of skiing and snowboarding.
Yes. And we're going to check out that Raibu backside air right there again, poking out such a perfect method, going for that best trick nod from the judges, perhaps.
That deck drop, he traveled like halfway down the pipe on the deck before dropping in.
Yeah, that was nuts.
It's so good. I was wondering where he was in finals, so good to see him, one of the most stylish guys in that pipe. And here's another look at that backside air. Oh!
Wow, that's at least $100.
All right, we got 15 minutes, 15 minutes. Human cash machines, we have 15 minutes.
How much money do the judges have left down there, Chris?
Looks like they've got a couple hundred each, at least.
Good. Let us know if they need an ATM run.
$1,500 here.
Oh my goodness. Who's that blasting off?
Oh, Danny. Danny's collecting check.
Oh, Danny Davis was in the pipe?
There he is.
Danny collecting. Hold on, Danny. Oh my gosh.
Do you want to count it? I can't count that high.
High school. You're officially a professional snowboarder now, getting paid to ride.
Right, there we go.
Are you taking requests?
Yeah, what do you want?
I mean, what does anybody want? We want a big old method fakie.
Okay. You want the pop?
Oh, the poptart. Poptart lean. All right. Requests all over the place, of course. Cash for slash.
Requests.
Alex Ferreira with the deck drop. One hit wonder here. Is he going for the 18? He is. He puts it down.
Oh
the
my
1800
God.
of contest NBD. And I mean, this is a contest, so there you have it.
That was an NBD?
NBD.
Look at it. It's like a
left 18.
It's just a conveyor belt of cash.
Okay, can we discuss doing an NBD with people dropping all around you like that?
That was insane. He tried it yesterday in the finals, got it around, and needed just a little more airtime to really land where he wanted to. He landed a little low, went down, and he just put it down there. I got to see the landing of that 18 again.
Oh my God, yeah,
Bro,
let's roll
you
that
already
tape if
won
we
the
can.
prize purse, and you're taking more money from Mountain Dew?
Money!
Well, keep making that money. Congrats on an epic weekend. This is the icing on the cake. This is the cash you don't have to report to the government, I don't think.
That tax-free cash.
Well, now that we said it on the air, I think, yes, we will report that. Right, Alex? No problem.
Absolutely, yeah. Thanks, Alex.
Our bookkeepers are watching. Get back up there, make more money.
Can we get a Todd Richards check? We haven't heard from him in a little bit. Does that mean he's making his way to the top of the pipe?
Is he okay?
T. Hall back in the pipe.
Godfather of style right here.
The battles between him and Simon Dumont back in the day were insane in the half pipe.
Yeah, those were fun to watch.
He just looks like he has such force when he rides. Like he's smooth but very like powerful.
Love watching him in the backcountry too.
Yeah, he's been putting on a clinic in the powder.
Who do we have coming down here right now?
Unknown.
Nitro board.
I know, with people getting rid of the jackets.
Little
Right.
Sunny Alba from yesterday, our 4th place ladies finisher, having some fun.
You know, I feel like there's not much better when you are a pipe rider than a bluebird pipe day like this.
This is dream conditions. Lucas Foster.
Oh!
Yes, Lucas.
Wow, just boosting out of the pipe.
He is on now. On right now. Just got back from Japan as well.
Oh, wow.
Feeling good.
Straight from powder.
You guys got to pay the man double. Lucas, coming off of probably one of the most insane days that you've had competing. I would like you to right now just kind of reflect on your day so far.
Yeah, it was a day I'll never forget. It was super fun in there. Been dreaming of doing that trick just like that for way too long now, so I'm just very thankful.
Well, let your hair down, enjoy spring break, get paid, do fun stuff. You don't have to do any of those weekend tricks anymore. Now you can do the weekday tricks.
JJ, you've been a really successful Olympic and U.S. team coach for years now. If you were dealing with a rider who didn't feel like they could ride on a certain day, what advice would you give them? You know, maybe they're at the bottom of the pipe announcing and they're just not feeling like they're getting the start gate. What would you tell them?
There's all kinds of tactics, and each person you use your own little technique with their personality and depending on what's going on. Right? It can be something funny like cracking a joke, you know, or it can be just getting their mindset shifted and then everything. I mean, we got Nick. You know, we got a Chippendale in the half pipe right now. You might just say that, and then they start laughing. The next run, they go up and lace their 1440 and get rich that day. So you never know.
That sounds good, like good advice.
Yeah.
From the bottom to the 1440 at the top.
Yeah, is this Kaishu?
I would love if it was Kaishu.
Yo, everybody, strippers are here! Strippers are here!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Right, yeah, there we go, baby!
He's gonna have money sticking out his waistband.
Whose birthday is it?
There it is, right there.
My God, we've lost control of the corral.
Not skipping the gym though. I mean, the guy is cut. He's drinking his muscle milk. That's for sure.
We have some smooth moves in the pipe right now.
We do. We're just waiting for Kaishu. I'm pretty sure that was him on the deck, and he's all eyes on him.
Oh, it sounds like we've got a big air attempt from Kaishu coming. This is what we like to see.
Yeah, this is what we came for, folks. Kaishu, the king of backside airs.
Yeah.
Undisputedly. I mean, you can't argue that, right?
No, not at all.
I mean...
Are you guys giving cash for slams by any chance?
Get in there, Chris.
Cash for slams?
Kaishu on deck.
Here we go.
Fair enough.
Oh, that is what we love to see.
Yes, Kaishu.
There we go. Okay, that's got to be, I'm going to go 200. Let's just flat out 200.
At least. He was over the banner. The height meter broke. He flew a method.
You're going to need that money back. You broke the Air Force hype meter.
Hype meter?
Yeah, your height meter was too far above. It blew up.
I don't...
50 back. Oh, no, you keep it. You keep it.
Kote making change down there. I mean, that's one of the most perfect things of halfpipe. We have a lot of technical tricks happening, obviously, on both ski and snowboard side, but that doesn't get much better than just a massive air like that.
Yeah, thanks for saying that, because that's what I was alluding to earlier. You know, he's doing that in his runs now. We saw Ayumu do that front 540 crossed up kind of crippler or whatever Japan air. Like that's the essence of snowboarding, and that like keeps the history intact and the style aspect there, and I love the judges rewarding it.
Yeah, and it takes just an incredible amount of control too. Sometimes just a massive air. We see some of the skiers doing it with the, I gotta tell you, I don't know what the trick is, but they did the thing with the poles,
Put the antennas up.
Yeah. I mean, that kind of stuff isn't easy. Knowing where you are in relation to the deck and the transition, I mean. gnarly. So I think we're going to take a little bit of a look back right now at some of the highest airs, as the judges are not just giving out money, they're also looking
Lego,
for that
Scotty
highest
Lego
air,
coming out of
best trick.
Seabrook, New Hampshire. The second best thing to come out of Seabrook since nuclear power.
Best method.
Best method so far.
Thank you. Wow, all right.
There's a look at Alex Frere's 18 right there, a contest NBD. Even though it's not a traditional contest, he's got a bib on, so count it.
100%.
I love that Yuto backside air to fake you. That was buttery.
That's Taz Tristan Feinberg, I believe, right there in the camo pants.
Going absolutely enormous.
Kaishu. I'm pretty sure that was the biggest air of the day. I think he got Raibu by a couple feet.
I mean, he unofficially / officially holds the highest air record.
Does he?
Yeah. I believe he had the one in the Olympics, and then he did that the matching kind of airs with Valentino Caselli at Lux not this year, but the year before.
Yeah, the back-to-back.
Yeah.
That was an amazing moment.
So I think he just kind of keeps outperforming himself every time.
I wonder if Valentino Caselli's watching this right now, wishing Danny Davis.
Oh.
The Pop-Tart.
Just the style. Love seeing, you brought up, JJ, love seeing the rad, or maybe you did, DC, love the rad dads out here.
A lot of rad dads. Shout out Danny.
Dambo,
as well.
Danny. Hold on. Hey. Mr. Peace Park. Semantics. Listen, I don't know if you're aware of this secondary competition between you and Scotty Lego, but pretty much he's got you on the ropes right now.
Oh no, really? Yeah. All right, I'm working on it. I was kind of on the chill program. It's so nice out here.
You did do a front 9.
I did do a front 9.
That's kind of a business trick.
It is a business trick. I'll try to do more fun tricks, less business tricks.
Let's do. I have a request. I would like back 3 into lean Pop-Tart.
Okay, you got it, bud.
Take a request, Danny Davis.
Well, we saw the lean Pop-Tart, so Danny Davis going to link the back 3 into the lean Pop-Tart. Right now, Chase Blackwell on one.
Whoa! Wow, the slash at the end too, so nice little layback.
It just really brings it home. Puts a stamp on this whole show.
Yeah. I mean, competition these days is serious business. You know, it's like the level of tricks are so high. So having all the riders and skiers getting to kind of hang out and enjoy. Oh, what?
I think we
It's so nice.
My goodness, I think that was Chief Chase Josie linking up that.
Yeah, give him half that 20. I think that can be done cleaner. I think that can be cleaner. Whoa.
Dropping money down
easy.
there.
What?
Oh, the gator roll there by Lucas Foster. Shout out Ben Ferguson.
You haven't seen Ben Ferguson in the half pipe in a bit because he's been just demolishing the backcountry. Here we go. Next up,
Brendan McKay. Meet McKay getting on the podium this weekend. He took a break. He's in college right now studying physics. He took a break from college to be out here. This is only his second event that he's competed in this year, I believe.
look at that. Yeah, look at him kind of just putting the U.S. Air Force height meter to work. He had a 19.5 feet, which I think is one of our highest airs so far. We got 12 minutes left to go.
Oh, give him more time. This is too fun.
Listen to DC. Anyone running the clock? Can we put a little extra minute on there for the highest air best trip 20th
Come on,
anniversary
daylight savings.
half pipe jam? I know we did lose some time today. Might as well put it into the half pipe jam.
Exactly.
Oh, just beautiful riding out there. It does not get better than this. JJ, when you were competing in half pipe, did you have a favorite pipe? Because I know a lot of people absolutely love the copper pipe. People train in Mammoth a lot. What was your favorite half pipe to ride?
That's a good question. I like copper. It was home. I really like Breckenridge. I was on my home mountains. I like the Aspen pipe.
Oh, something's happening. There's something brewing
Yes,
up
indeed.
top.
Billy.
Is that an Ayumu we see standing right there?
It looks like Raibu and possibly Ayumu.
Oh, this is going to be good. If we have a doubles play, the judges are going to have to open up the wallets.
Yeah.
Looks like they're looking for some space right now.
We got some heavy hitters on deck right here. Yuto, Raibu, and I think Ayumu at the top.
Oh, we had a Matty Maestro just go down too.
Raibu dropping. Wow. What? Okay, he didn't like it. Something happened.
I think someone in the pipe. It's hectic in there right now.
Yeah, I mean, that was high speed right there.
Okay, we're going back up. Hold our breaths a little longer.
How fun is it for the spectators out there getting front? Look at them all. Look at the smiles on the spectators' faces. They are just loving it. Heads on a swivel.
Party time, party atmosphere.
Wow. Is that Carol?
Oh.
That had to have been one of the biggest lady airs of the day, don't you think?
100%. That was
she
huge.
She sent that.
I mean, she is a fireball. She's a fireball with springs for legs.
100%.
And shout out to Carol Castellet, 5-time Olympian. She has had so much longevity. Yeah, 5-time Olympian representing Spain. Oh, here we go. Mumu dropping.
Big moment.
Pulls it down.
The Mumu air to fakie, and then the lip
guys
tricks
in the
remind
booth.
me of Kazuguro Kokobo.
Can we talk about Ayumu's giant Indian fakie right there?
Oh
real
my
quick?
God! Yes, please grab him at the bottom. That was amazing. We love a big backside air from Ayumu.
So good, dude.
Can we see that Indy to fakie again, please?
Maybe like 2 or 3 more times.
Last year he did it in the snow. Here he's got bluebird conditions.
I was more impressed with the half cab to backside slash on the lip after going that fast.
Right?
You know how scary that would be? That was almost more critical than the air to fakie.
That reminds me of an old dew tour at Breck when Kazu was doing the lip tricks high speed. Shout out Kazu Kokobo.
Oh, one of the all-time greats.
And he was kind of the first one that I can think of that would do like just those high speed lip tricks.
Well, he's been a mentor for Ayumu since the very beginning too, so it's, I feel like, natural kind of passing down that sense of style.
Oh, Chippendale's in. Oh. I love it.
Gepper could probably get a job down in Denver after this if he needs some extra side cash.
He's going big, man. He's going to be making some money.
Thunder down under in Vegas.
Oh yeah, Vegas, even better. Definitely get on the cast over there. Oh my God.
There's the screaming seaman again.
Who names these tricks?
Yeah.
That's an old school like moguls, like air maneuver. And oh my gosh, I want to say it was Scott Seaman was the guy's name.
Oh, okay.
I'd have to dive into.
No.
I've heard the story before on that.
A canon of knowledge is incredible. Here, where's Tom Wallish? We can get another drop from Wallish?
He survived that first run and just dipped. He's out. He's probably walking in the booth any minute. Or he's probably hitting those jibs on the course. That was big.
This is Taz, Tristan Feinberg.
Hiking the street style course right now by himself.
Yeah, just getting clips.
That kid Taz, Tristan Feinberg, coming out of Aspen, he's been on one as well. It's so fun, like cruising over there and riding park at Snowmass in the springtime, and watching that kid dominate his home park with like Tornator Wallace and Alex Ferrero. He's ripping around there as well, and
I love the ski knowledge you have.
Yes, Jarrell as well. Woo! You know, I'm just a snow sport enthusiast.
I love it.
Well, it's one love on the slopes.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Well, that's what's so fun about being in the booth.
Who's that?
The nerd talk we can get into. Okay, just got the word that we have 5 minutes left in this jam
That's
on
David
this perfect
Wise.
day.
David Wise just made some money.
Another rad dad.
Judges, 5 minutes left to give out all that cash or take some, I guess, 10% roll for yourselves after.
Someone just sent.
Yeah, someone just that was Kaishu. We just missed something from Kaishu that got quite the reaction from the crowd out there.
We're gonna get a replay of that one in a few.
This
see
is
what
how
happens.
every half pipe contest needs to go down. Have a serious heated final and then just a party afterwards.
Yes.
This
Hey
is the
guys,
future.
This
we got
reminds me.
5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes remaining. Some cash. I see $100 bill right there. So there's 5 minutes left. $100. Maybe I have a piece of chocolate in my pocket that I'll donate or something. 5 minutes left. Todd, what do you think so far?
I think, okay, so I want to, interject here with the competition going on between Scotty Lego and Danny Davis right now. Lego kind of had Lego kind of had Danny on the ropes a little bit. Lego looking for that back 9. So we're going to have to see Danny Davis dropping in right now. He wants to answer to Lego.
Did you see the Danny Davis Pop-Tart?
I did.
Did you like it?
We need more of that.
We need more Pop-Tarts over here.
I like this side bet going on with these two. Just a fun.
Let's talk about the Scotty Lego backside 9 attempt. Ooh, we got a high air right here. This looks like Raibu maybe. Yes, sir. Raibu dropping in.
Let it breathe. We have 3 minutes for Scotty or Danny to come out on top right now, between each other.
If I had $20 in my pocket, that carve was at least a $20 carve.
Yes, sir. We got Ayumu on deck. Ayumu dropping.
Here we go. Here we go.
Moo dropping in.
Look, look.
Oh, Japan to fakie.
Right there.
Oh my God, the opportunity for edge catch.
Oh
my God.
One of the best backside alley-oops I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, that was
as
gorgeous.
good as his finals run, if you ask me.
Okay, let's check the Air
So
Force height
relaxing.
meter on that. And also, that's definitely contention for best trick. We did a line for best trick.
Alex still thinks he's in the actual contest.
Alex
Hey, it's an expression session.
coming off the perfect
We
season.
didn't get the brief. It's just for fun.
Danny Davis, like he never left. Front nine. Style God.
The air.
Love that. Crippler tail. That's new.
That was perfect.
Who's that?
We're gonna have to get the word from Todd Richards on where that puts Danny in the Danny versus Scotty contest at the 2-minute mark for the 20th anniversary.
Look at that. 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
Just the action just keeps coming.
David Wise back in.
Okay, here we go. Another candidate for the Air Force highest air.
What's this Pop-Tart? That is...
Is that Yuto?
Yeah.
Wow.
Fresh off that second place finish like 45 minutes ago.
I'm feeling that.
Giant melon to fakie on the backside wall off his heels.
Todd, how big was that?
That was probably like 15 feet out, maybe.
That's what I was thinking, but you have the view. Love it.
He should get paid.
Yeah, pay Yuto.
Double down on the day. I mean, why not?
Yeah, we've got probably like a minute left. Oh, official. It is official.
1 minute, 1 minute. 1 minute to go, 1 minute to go. You still have time, Todd. You still have time, Todd.
Someone get a snowmobile for Richards.
Oh, Scotty's got Ryder out there in the corral. Young Ryder Lego. There's Carol Castellet.
Last runs.
What a boss.
Who's going to close this thing out, Todd?
We can't see that far, Chris. There's some motion up there in the start gate.
It's a half pipe right there.
Hey, is that what they call that?
Hey, a super one, too.
Kaishu.
That is-
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
sighting.
I'm blind.
Kaishu getting ready for
a
the
fake
neck
out.
drop.
Oh, we're building up the tension. Now it feels like a contest again.
All right,
Here he goes.
we have Kaishu Hirano rolling down the deck. This is going to be massive. Full lock in on the Halo. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get greedy. Get there.
9 inches.
Let's just call it 20
Shut it
feet.
down.
Coach, how's
Shut
that
it
backside
down.
hack?
It's over.
Kaishu at the bottom.
Go home. Go back to your houses. Go to work. That was insane. It's over.
Wow, the buzzer beater from Kaishu. And we got a couple more last runs before we clear the top, but it's going to be very hard to beat that just under 20 feet from Kaishu.
Look at Sunny Alba, though. She can send. Look at that big air.
Ooh. Whoa. Party lap with a 11 foot.
Sunny.
Oh, Sunny.
Almost 12 feet out there.
Wow.
Yes, Sunny Alba. It's that skateboarding.
Ooh.
It is.
A little plant at the bottom. Do we have anyone left to drop at the top, or are we plumb out of riders? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, hold on to it for like a wrap up.
Oh, okay.
This is Brendan McKay. Meet McKay.
Where's he from?
He's from Canada.
That's what I thought.
Oh, that's pretty big. 14 feet on that.
And again, he has been 18.9.
Oh, Gepper's behind him sending
feet out.
too, though. I think Nick might ride.
19.7 for Brendan McKay. Gepper, definitely the highest shirtless airs of the day.
Yeah.
Do you think he's more aerodynamic that way?
For sure.
Like a swimmer?
For sure.
David Wise dropping in.
Oh, David, he is not afraid. We know that. Little setup.
Wow. 13 feet out there. Oh, massive alley-oop flat.
19 feet 5
We have
inches.
a Pacifico request in the paddock.
19-foot alley-oop rodeo
Not
for
for me.
David Wise. That was sick.
Wow.
I think that's my favorite ski
But it
trick.
is looking like happy hour down here.
Wow. Here we are. We're going to check in with our gentleman at the bottom of the pipe for a recap of what we're looking at with the Superpipe High Air and Best Trick. Cote, what's going on down there? Looks, there we go.
Well, I think it's official. Spring break is on. That's right. 20 years of Dew Tour. What an amazing way to finish. Skiers and snowboarders going off here in the Superpipe. Cash being thrown out. Shirts are coming off. It's pandemonium down here at the bottom of the pipe.
My question is, why can't they all be like this? You know? No more of this like windy riders fighting like, conditions. Let's only have big pipe comps in the spring when it's nice out.
True.
Your wish is our command. That's why we do it here at Dew Tour. Copper Mountain, you've been amazing. Thank you so much to all the riders who have put on an incredible show for us all weekend long. But guess what? We're not saying goodbye. We're going to continue this party. We're going to continue it too. We're going to continue and continue it. It's going to be awesome. Dew Tour is still rolling here. We've been going for 20 years, so let's just keep it going. Maybe just go 20 more. We got the step and repeat out here. We're going to have a party here. Look at, there's legends all over the place.
We love to see it. Here's some of a look back at the legends of Mr. Tom Wallish.
Tom Wallish just throwing a backflip there at the end of the pipe. He's so on it. He skis all the time still, so it's not like when he transitioned to commentating, he stopped skiing, still crushing it. Danny Cass.
This was a treat to see Danny Cass back in the half pipe. Usually we just see him at the top of the half pipe nowadays.
Still has the moves. Gotta love it.
And then, of course, Seabrook, New Hampshire's own Scotty Lego going just as big as he did when he was competing.
His backside spins are my favorite of all time. No one does back 5s and 9s like Scotty Lego.
So much style. And then, of course, man of the hour, Danny Davis.
Beautiful front 5 there from Danny.
He got a lot of cash there.
Yeah, he did.
I want to see that crippler tail. And then, of course, it was a high air contest as well. Raibu Katayama, just about 20 feet out there.
And I'm going 17 on that one. Then we got Yuto with the sickest, maybe most stylish backside big air of the event. That backside poptart, backside air to fakie. That was probably 14, 15 feet out.
Taz, Tristan Feinberg. Hailing out of Basalt, just down valley from Aspen. Aspen, his stomping grounds. Ayumu.
Crowd pleaser every time.
There's another look at that melon to fakie from Yuto Totsuka, fresh off the second place win. Raibu Katayama there.
Textbook method. That's not easy to do when you're that high over the pipe. Holding it together, looking at the lip the whole time, it's almost more terrifying than spinning. Wow,
we're getting a lot on that melon to fakie. I love that. Yuto Totsuka. Kaishu Hirano.
This was it, hey? 19-9. Textbook method.
Absolutely stunning.
Who got that with a fisheye?
That was beautiful. Okay, 19.9, I think preliminary, not knowing the exact, that's our highest air, but we don't know for sure. We could have, the judges are the only ones that know for sure.
The size of that 5 as well, that massive front 5 out of that. Good Lord.
We're going to go down to Chris Cote. He's hanging out with the shirtless guys down here at the bottom of the pipe.
Oh, you want Todd to take his shirt off?
No,
What?
no one asked for that.
Wait, get another one. We're still going. Okay. This man's Sticky from Mountain Dew. He's shotgun Mountain Dew.
Oh, yeah, but I'm going to go to sleep. I'm not going to shower for like a week.
I feel that. So the official stickiest guy in the pipe right here. And as you can see, we have a lot of awards to get through. We got the step and repeat up. It's about to get official because that was chaos in the best way possible. That's exactly how you want to end Dew Tour. So we have awards. We don't exactly know what the awards are, but luckily there's smart people sitting over there that know what's happening. So best tricks, big things, prizes, trophies, probably more cash. And hey, there's Todd Richards, one of the legends.
The humble legend, Todd Richards. Out here supporting the other up-and-comers, the existing riders, and the other legends who are his peers. Just doing his thing.
That was absolutely incredible. We need more of that.
100%. That's just like you guys were both saying earlier, the good vibes, the spirit of snowboarding and skiing.
Yeah, that is it. That's the old school. That's how it was created, and you could see how much fun they were having.
And I think what's so cool is watching everyone feed off one another. I mean, given that opportunity for that many drops, just kind of going with the flow, feeling it, and then just feeding off one another's, especially with the highest air.
Yeah, it was such a build-up. It was a great time frame, too. Everyone started, they kind of got loose, they warmed up, and then the back half of that show, people were just fighting to get in there, going 20 feet out.
Okay, we're going to give away the awards now.
All right, well, we've got our award presenters out here. We got our Nixon Old Timer Award. Dane Barry from Nixon presenting that one, and that's going to be awarded to Tanner Hall.
Yeah, Tanner.
And our Nixon Timeless Trick. We got Scotty Lego with the lean air getting the Nixon Timeless Trick Award.
Yeah, Scotty. Timeless Trick.
Kote's stoked on that
Scotty
one.
Lego, come up to the podium.
Scotty Lego.
Your Nixon Timeless Trick Award. Where's Scotty?
And then the Nixon Best Time Award. Yeah, Scotty getting awarded there. Nixon Best Time Award is going to Mr. Chippendale himself, Nick Gepper.
Nick Gepper, where's Nick Gepper?
And our Best Time Award from Nixon going to our snowboarder as well. So we're awarding a skier and a snowboarder with the Nixon Best Time Award. Nixon Best Time Award for our snowboarder is going to go to Mr. Danny Davis.
Danny Davis, come on down. You are a Nixon Best Time Award winner, meaning that you had the best time out there. It had nothing to do with actual timing. It was just who was having the best time. Danny Davis.
All right, well, we got some awards from Pacifico as well. The Pacifico Anchors Up Award presented by Drew Lodwick of Pacifico. And the Pacifico Anchors Up Award for the skiers going to Mike Riddle.
Mike Riddle.
The Canadian
Mike Riddle?
U.S.
Pacifico Anchors Up
team
Award.
coach.
Come on, Mike.
And the Pacifico Anchors Up Award for the snowboarders going to another U.S. halfpipe coach, U.S. snowboard halfpipe coach, Danny Cass.
Danny Cass. Danny Cass.
A couple coaches getting hooked up there. I love it.
He's not here for a long time, but he's here for a good time.
Ooh, we got our U.S. Air Force High Air Awards we're giving out next. Technical Sergeant Nick Nelson from the U.S. Air Force, our presenter for those. And for the skiers, at 19 feet 7 inches, that's going to Brendan Meat McKay.
Yeah, Brendan. 19 feet 7 inches.
I don't know where the meat nickname came from. I've been meaning to get the story behind that. But Brendan McKay, shout out. The High Air Award, courtesy of the U.S. Air Force. And our High Air Award, our U.S. Air Force High Air Award, going to Kaishu Hirano, 19.9 feet out.
Kaiju!
Can we just call it 20 feet out?
Yeah, let's go.
What a podium. I mean, seeing this lineup, that is something truly special.
Couldn't ask for a better ending to the season and the day here.
Yeah, when it comes to, Dew Tour magic moments, we're here at the 20th year of this fabled event, and seeing this lineup of past, present, and moving into the future skiers and riders is pretty incredible.
What a feel-good way to wrap up Dew Tour 2024 as well. I mean, sunny skies, look at all the smiles out there. Everyone that was ripping, all the spectators on the deck of the halfpipe, they were just having the time of their life. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, we've seen the tricks, we've seen the progression, we've seen the trophies get doled out, and now we see the spirit of skiing and snowboarding right here. So, thank you so much for joining us on this 20th anniversary year of Dew Tour. It was so incredible. We couldn't have asked for a better weekend here at Copper Mountain for the Dew Tour. We're going to sign off. Thank you, DC and JJ, for being here in the booth. Thank you, Kote and Todd down at the bottom. And thank you to all the riders who were here this weekend throwing down for our enjoyment. See you next year.
Bucks, Danny. Woo! Hey.
The best slopestyle competitor the world has ever seen.
Danny Davis, the grandmaster of style.
1 dip, 2 dips, 3 dips, massive.
Welcome to Tour Copper Mountain. Kelly Clark has those incredible runs where you're just like, wow.
Getting that around, my gosh.
Alex Ferreira getting things going real big.
Thank you, Dew Tour.
Skating with ferocity, style, flow, power.
Oh my word. Pamela Rosa in the top spot. Oh, that right there. Whoa. Massive 540.
That's the energy of skateboarding, you know, so I just love it.
There he goes!
Everyone's going to remember the first time they saw the triple in a competition.
It started off with an exclamation point and then ended with one as well. What a way to finish. Wow.